Okay, how about now? Can you hear me
Phrasing.
now?
I hear you.
Please.
I hear you.
Okay, last session, the party obtained the ability to fly via ritual from the Eric Cochran people. They flew out to the eastern coast of Choltz to check out the city of Ishau. However, upon arriving, they noticed that the city was missing, but from the air they could spy that it was actually underwater. Some of the buildings are actually poking up above the surface. The party decided to take a break. Ibor scrawled in some spells into his book. The party took some time to get some much-needed R&R, some of which required swimming out into the ocean and playing with the dolphins. Oh wait, those aren't dolphins, those are sharks. After tangling with some toothy friends, the party decided to go check out one of the underwater buildings. Ibor, Azaka, and Garen are on top. Azaka is doing some fishing, whereas Blackjack and Roman decided to take a swim down 60 feet below the surface to check out some of this underwater structures. There they spied a large chest that seems to be locked and is quite old, and it has metal bucklings to it. It seems to be made of this dark wood. It's kind of hard to tell with all the sea growth that's accumulated over it. Trying to move the chest, Blackjack's foot broke into the floor of the wooden room. Trying to get Blackjack's attention, Roman spies something, a silhouette on the entrance to the room. They turn and see what looks to be a sea hag. And that is where we will start this session. To kind of give everyone up above the surface some idea of kind of what's going on, you are not aware of what's going down below the surface. You can kind of look down and the water is pretty clear. However, Blackjack and Roman have gone inside the building. So it's been approximately a minute and 45 seconds since they went underwater. Maybe that's reason to cause alarm. Maybe it's not. Who knows? You don't really have watches or, sundials readily available. So it's just your best guess how long they've been gone.
Ken,
Oh, man, I have to be quicker on the draw for Ivor. Damn.
Were y'all hearing what I was talking about? Hello? Hello, can y'all hear me?
yeah, we hear you.
Hello, I can hear you.
If push to talk is giving that much issue, just leave it off.
Yeah. Oh boy.
So I made this today
Oh,
in
boy.
Photoshop.
Blackjack, how did you convince me to do this?
I can't hear you.
Or you just had time to tell him that before jumping in? No, we're fine. No, we're fine. Everything's fine. Remember, Roman always has a contingency plan.
Yeah. This- oh,
What do you mean?
Boy. Oh boy.
Who, me?
Just referring to the chat on Roll20.
You guys are up there like, is it a sea hag down there? And Roman's like, yes, it's a sea hag. And we're down there getting strangled by a hag. as you do.
Oh, I muted Zia. Whoops. I think that's because she had some background stuff going on. Now I
Wait,
can
why?
hear you.
What?
This is
What the fuck?
I was
What?
wondering where all this awkward pausing was coming from. I realized I needed
Oh, come on!
to. I'm sorry.
Cut the recording, so we need to start over.
Classic culture.
That's true.
Start over.
I explained this 3 times! Okay, taking it from the top! I am going to go to Roman's pile of things. I do not have my armor on because I was relaxing on top of the building. I grabbed the spear from Roman's bag of holding, and then I'm gonna jump off the building while saying "Be right back, sea hag," and jump down and propel myself with the wings to kind of make myself like a missile and tackle the sea hag.
Okay.
And I think I'm gonna go for a grapple.
Okay. It's approximately. Let's see. I tried to make that as accurate as I could.
Even with the dash action, I don't think you're gonna be able to reach it.
Yeah, the entrance is approximately like 55 feet down, so about like we'll say like right here. I tried to make it, as reasonable as possible, and you can actually see the room, Blackjack and Roman. Let's see here. I think I have a more high-def picture that I can show to y'all. I don't know. Does that come up at all?
Yeah, that's good.
So that's something that I whipped together today in Photoshop, and then I also made this. It's not as big or as highly resolutioned, but
Okay.
you can, in the room, there's kind of like the entrance that you came in from, and then there's also a hole in the ground, which goes down to the lower level below you. Okay.
Okay, so I don't even make it with like my little dash with the wings?
We'll say that. What's your movement normally?
It's 30 feet of walking and then the 40 feet for the flying.
Okay. We'll say that for your first round of movement, you won't be penalized by difficult terrain of the water. You'll get your full 40 feet of movement, just kind of diving down. You got some elevation, and then you dove down deep into the water. But from there, you're going to have disadvantage, or not disadvantage, but difficult terrain on maneuvering.
Okay. Let me just double check something real quick.
Difficult disadvantage.
Exactly. You're disadvantaged on your movement, therefore it's difficult terrain.
Let's see.
Can I move with advantage?
All right.
Okay.
We'll say that for kind of determining what's going on, we'll just go in initiative. You're not necessarily in combat right now, but we'll just have everybody roll just to kind of have decisions being made in 6-second increments.
Alright, so I made it almost... So I'm 5 feet away, correct? Let's see, if I do the full 40.
If you do the full 40, you're about 15 feet away from the entrance.
Okay. Now, let's see. Now,
Go ahead and roll initiative, Garen. And
Yeah, I
check
will.
as well.
Wait, me?
Yeah, we're not in combat necessarily, but just so that everyone has a turn of kind of what they want to do.
Damn.
It's kind of
Look
a
at that.
stressful situation.
15.
alright. Now, let's see. Okay. What if let's see, so we got a short rest, so I have my accent surge. My main concern is just simply to get them to the surface so they can breathe.
We'll be fine.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm immortal. Haven't you heard me say that 1,000 times?
Right. As you say with your lungs filling with water.
Immortal!
Now, can I use a dash, or is that not possible? Because depending if I can do so or not, I might not action search it.
Okay, we'll say that for your action would have been to fly up and kind of dive bomb down. I would kind of say that's kind of a movement and an action put together. You can definitely action surge, but you would still be penalized. You would just get the remaining 15 feet down to the entrance.
Well, yeah, that's just what I want to do. I want to get to them, so like missile straight down with action surge, and tackle the sea hag for a grapple. That's pretty much what I'm going for right now.
Okay, I would say that you could get up to the entrance of the room, kind of like peering in. You can actually see as you're 40 feet down, you can actually see the silhouettes, the outline of this sea hag, just kind of looking into the room, just kind of staring at Garen, or Blackjack and Roman.
And so I'm just at the edge, right? And let me just double check something for the spear. It's a weapon with reach. Let's see.
The only weapon with reach is the long spear and the halberd.
Let's see. Weapons.
Okay,
Weapons.
What's your Constitution modifier?
It's a 2.
Okay.
Plus 2.
So I think that is 3 minutes of hold.
Let's see. So what 2 weapons did you say, Roman?
Oh, with spears, they don't have reach. The only ones with reach is the halberd and I believe long spears, but regular spears don't have reach. So it's up.
Okay. Well, it is versatile. Throne. Okay. I guess for now, I will not accent surge yet. I'm gonna see how this plays out. So I'm just gonna be halfway, I guess, 40 feet, just almost at the entrance.
Okay, 15 feet from the entrance. Let's just remember
Or 15
that.
feet, yeah.
Alright, Blackjack, what would you like to do?
You see me?
I look at you, I give you a thumbs up, and I go. And I'm going to float gently over to the sea hag, making myself looking as unintimidating as possible. And then I want to stab her right in the gullet.
What is that accent?
I'm assuming we grab spears before going underwater, right?
It's a javelin. It's like the same
Oh, the
thing.
javelin? Okay.
Yeah. Nope. I don't have my shit, so that probably misses.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Are you actually
Stab.
going to throw it at the javelin? Or at
No,
the sea?
I'm
Just
gonna
kinda
I'm gonna meander up to her and try and stab her with it.
Okay. She was just
I'm
kind
like trying to signal you to say, no, don't do it!
a
Don't do
23,
it!
a 23 misses. You haven't fought underwater. Maybe you have,
No,
but it's been a long time.
That's a 10 out of 20. Not hitting it with advantage.
What was the advantage for?
No, it's not advantage.
Because you said a 23 misses.
No, wait.
No,
No.
a 10 misses.
Okay, that's what you meant. You said 23 the first time.
I'm sorry.
23 misses. I was gonna shit my pants.
Okay, Ybor.
Yeah, he just saw Garrett dive into the water. He's been typing lately, so I think he might not be able to talk.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh.
No. You only saw Garen swoop up 15 feet in the air, flip around, bring her wings in like a peregrine falcon, and dive down into the water, kind of like you also caught whatever she yelled before she dove down. But looking down into the depths, you don't seem to see anything below the waves. As you're kind of peering down below the water, you hear a voice come up from beside you, 90 degrees to your right, and you turn and you see a face, a head, kind of sticking out above the water. Let's see here if I can pull this picture up.
More sea hags.
However, you don't see like an ugly mottled gray sea witch. You actually see kind of like this smooth-skinned, long-haired, green eyes. You see the girl, and this female is imperceptibly beautiful.
God damn it! You're gonna get bewitched. Don't listen to her. She's gonna drown your ass.
It would be nice if you were up to tell him that.
Because thankfully you yelled sea hag. Well, it's not a sea hag though. It's a nymph.
Nah, man, he can assume whatever he wants.
It's like a completely different level of shitty like creature in the water.
Nah, bro, the sea hag is just in disguise. Illusions. Don't care, sea hag.
Ivor, just kind of putting you on the spot here. What would your character find most alluring?
God damn.
Ooh! Yikes! The ocean. Roll perception check.
You do indeed, actually.
The boinks.
He went straight for the kill.
Perhaps Ivor is a mage that hasn't gone outside the library very often, and what a man wants, a man wants.
Hey, don't knock his judgment.
Yeah, it's fine. He sees some very, flawless,
Remember, Roman's saving himself for marriage.
flawless breasts. All right, Ivor, what would you like to do?
Very good.
Okay, I'd like you to give me a wisdom saving throw. Okay. All right.
Shit, son.
Damn.
You don't even for a second hesitate before opening your hands, gesturing towards this creature, and letting loose with arcane energy. The creature hasn't said anything yet, but you didn't even get a chance to let it talk. Go ahead and cast your spell.
Your titties ain't good enough.
Get out of here.
Be gone, thought.
Get some damn clothes on. His immediate reaction to seeing a woman naked in the water is to zap it with a fucking lightning bolt.
Like, I can picture him going up to it, like, being like, whisper it to it, be gone, thought. And then just, like, zap it with lightning.
Okay.
I'm sad.
You raise your hand and gesture something very quickly before the creature opens his mouth about to say something, and you just blast it with lightning energy. Kind of ducks below the water quickly, but you seem to snag the back end of it. You caught some hair and you caught some shoulder as she dives beneath the waves. You're back paddling as well, kind of back to back with Azaka, who's kind of fishing. She hasn't noticed the creature quite yet. As
We
she
hear the
is-
lightning bolt.
as she
Even
is-
with Garen yelling like, "Be right back, sea hags!"
Max?
She hasn't noticed the female in the water, as she's been entranced by another figure that is also in the water as well.
God damn it!
She actually sees a man with dark hair, braids.
Roman, they be trying to steal your girl!
You know, he's got rugged, handsome, good looks. Ibor, you're just kind of backpedaling, and you don't quite see what Azaka is entranced by.
It's a merman.
Roman, they be trying to steal your girl!
even though you can't seem to take your eyes off this creature. You've managed to convince yourself, you know, this is potential danger. So you've backed up, but you know something seems to be holding your grasp. Roman, what would you like to do?
Get to the other side of her, that way I flank her. And does she look at all like she's trying to kill us? Like, did she look aggressive?
She didn't look aggressive before. With Blackjack attempting to stab a javelin into her, she seems a little peeved, but she hasn't made any moves against the two of you.
I try to get in between both of them and then gesture to up. And I go, like I try to I guess like sign language here as best I can that would mean no harm, and I gesture like we could have a conversation.
Please don't.
Okay, so she's currently blocking the way that you got into the room, and her form kind of fills up the doorway to get in, so you can't quite flank her. You kind of step in between Roman and her. Between
Blackjack and her?
Or Blackjack and her, yes. And you kind of...
We can't win this fight if we do it on the water. Blackjack, I'm sorry. Peaceful solution to this. Pretty sure there is.
You see the sea hag smile, and she doesn't move or do anything or go anywhere. She just kind of glares her teeth. You're not quite sure if it's a grimace or a smile.
Can I insight her?
Go ahead.
Insight! Give me sight beyond
I'm pretty
sight.
good at insight, so let's...
I don't think that's what insight is.
Too bad!
What's her intention here? Before fucking I fuck us.
It seems like she's kind of deliberating right now. She doesn't seem like she wants to let you go, but she doesn't seem motivated to attack you. You know, perhaps she's waiting for something.
I mean, we're still holding the chest, so it's like...
No, we ain't. We dropped
You
the chest, didn't we?
the chest is too heavy to pick up.
Well, I know that Blackjack was able to pick it up.
Blackjack was able to pick it up, but his foot broke through the floor. Seems like the place is kind of falling apart. If you were to get the chest out, it would have to be through some clever thinking. Maybe that fact alone that you dropped the chest, you know, is the thing that's keeping your very lives alive right now.
I have a spell every.
Yeah, Blackjack, maybe don't steal shit from sea hags!
Blackjack,
No.
how do you... Like, out of curiosity, man, do you want to take her or no? I gestured to you, like...
I still have my spear ready.
Wait a minute. She has her very life in her hands, right? Like, basically, she's blocking her path.
She's
Yeah?
blocking the path out. There's another hole that's dark and goes down.
Now,
to
fuck
level
this. I don't
below.
negotiate with terrorists. I would like to attempt an inflate.
Okay.
God damn it, guys!
I don't negotiate with terrorists.
Does that require verbal components?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, how does the verbal components of spells work underwater?
So what I was looking this up today is if you don't have a water breathing ability, you're unable to cast spells. However, I will allow you to cast spells at a cost of 20 seconds of breath, 20 seconds of air.
Oh, Roman, don't, please.
Okay. Then I ready action before my turn. My channel divinity. As I gesture to her to go up.
To me. To. Oh, okay. Her.
Okay.
Yeah, that way, if she chooses not to move, I can just channel divinity to her. Which doesn't require me to speak.
Alright, Garen, your turn.
Alright, I just kinda work my way down to the entrance.
Yep.
They just see me come down with my arms crossed, like, like that. You could probably tell. It's like, what the hell are you guys doing?
Out of the sun.
Go ahead and give me a stealth roll, Garen.
Okay, let's see. Stealth.
This place sucks. I want to not be here.
If we were like able to cast spells at willy-nilly, I don't negotiate with terrorists.
I mean, to be fair, I wasn't really stealthing. I kind of literally just yelled in the water, basically, like, "You idiots!" I had my
Also-
arms crossed.
Also, oh wait, you aren't wearing heavy armor. Never mind.
Nope, I haven't. I left it up on the top. But my armor is still 14 because of the shield.
Like Captain America, you're just putting it like under your feet.
She's kind of using it to get down to the entrance quicker, you know, as a weight.
And
That happened like twice already.
Garen, you see the sea hag kind of look over one shoulder and look up at you, kind of swimming down to approach the party. She doesn't seem to bat an eye or react in any sort of way.
I kind of like try and gesture, like, I kind of look over and I see the chest, right?
You look past the two of them, and you do indeed see the chest.
I recall that you said specifically that we could not see the chest past without dark vision. That's the whole reason why he had to get me.
Okay.
But aren't you guys like out on like the entrance?
We weren't able to move the chest.
Yes, you were. I remember. Yes, you guys rolled. Roman was assisting.
Yeah.
Blackjack.
We lifted up the chest, but then my foot got stuck, so I had to get my foot out, and then
Yeah.
as I
So
was
you were
doing that,
moving. You were moving a little.
couldn't
You got
move.
progress. Yes, you did. I
I
remember.
I don't think there was any progress. That's not how I pictured it.
Yeah. So the minute that his leg got stuck, we noticed that there was I noticed that there was a sea hag.
yeah, as I was trying to break myself free.
Yeah, that was the whole issue with the chest scenario. We didn't make progress.
Okay.
Well,
Garen,
anyway.
as you kind of swim down and meet the group, you see over the shoulders of Blackjack, Roman, and the first sea hag, something swim up from that dark entranceway inside the room. And you see that it is, in fact, another sea hag.
Just say the word, man, and we can kill them.
No. Hold on, sir. And, so I say, I
gonna
kind of
put you
like
right
gesture. So I kind of like gesture. So even with, can I roll insight to, not insight, perception to see if I see the chest at least?
Sure. It'll probably be a fairly high DC, but go for it. Okay, you unfortunately did not see the chest.
Ah, god damn it.
I know what I'm gonna do on my next turn.
I
We need to get the
guess.
fuck out of here. We're going to drown very quickly.
I guess
We have time.
No?
You don't have to cast spells. So
I
you're
guess
good.
fuck it. I will accent surge and get a little bit deeper into the room just to look in.
So you're gonna have to squeeze past the sea hag that's kind of standing in the entranceway, kind of floating there.
What? No.
You
Please
can
don't do-
roll athletics if you would like to kind of shove past her.
Alright. Let's see. Athletics. Boop.
Why?
Okay.
We're all going to drown in here now.
I just kind of like go, pardon me. Like, pardon me.
You kind of push her aside. She actually seems to kind of let you into the room and resumes the position of just kind of like the sentinel, just kind of watching over the three of you now.
So now do I see it inside?
You do see the chest inside now, yes.
Why did you move? Why? We're flanking.
I point to the chest, put down the chest, and on the red? Go!
We did put down the chest.
Yeah, we're at the doorway.
Yeah, the chest is probably like 10 feet away from them at the moment, on the other side of like this dark hole in the ground where this sea hag is swum up. So there's a sea hag in between the group and this chest and the entrance as well, kind of like blocking off both things of interest.
Yeah, we need to skedaddle the fuck out of here.
I kind of like gestures and just come on, let's just fucking get out. Like
I can't.
Like it's obvious that they're protecting the chest. It's probably very important to them, whatever's inside.
Now I want to take it even more.
They're just blocking the doorway.
I just pushed you the fuck out of the way.
We're not as strong as you are. Roman's a weak baby boy.
Yeah, I'm pretty weak.
I will hold her when the time comes for you to move.
Anyway.
But for now, we need to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
If we can.
So, I'm not gonna attack her. I'm just gonna basically like motion like those two. I point to those two. They're gonna leave the chest, and they will swim out. Like just basically trying to show no harm and like as much respect as possible in underwater, basically.
We're already in the end game. It's just happening. There's more than one sea hag in here with us. We're fucked.
Go ahead and give me a animal handling.
Animal handling?
They're not people.
We're gonna roll it just because that skill doesn't get enough love.
Yeah, sure.
Or unless he
There you
wants
go.
to, I'll let you roll charisma as well, just general straight charisma.
Oh, charisma? Yes, I have a lot better charisma. Nope, either way.
Okay. You're kind of
I'm
gesturing.
gonna lie.
You're not quite sure if it's being associated with swimming or with actually like making, motives get across. So you're not quite sure if they understood kind of what's going on. All right, Azaka is entranced by this rugged individual that his head and shoulders are kind of poking up above the waves. He's a brawny, muscular man who's got, neck tattoos and kind of like this tribal tattoo going down one shoulder, dark braids with beads in his hair, and kind of like these very pale blue eyes that just pierce right through your soul. And she is going to jump in the water.
Fuck.
Sokka's dead now.
She kind of dives into the water, and Ibor, you turn and you actually see her just kind of like splash in the water. You're not quite sure what's going on, if she's going down to meet the rest of the party or something similar that's kind of happening on your side of the rooftop there. But she is going to use her movement to get down and kind of follow this creature down into the water. Alright, Blackjack, your turn.
So I assume that Roman just would have a straight roll for his channel divinity thing.
You see me waiting to see what you do, basically. If you attack, I'm gonna attack too. You're party leader at the moment. Like, I'm following you.
Could I motion for Roman to attack and then ready my action so that when he attacks, I assist him so he gets advantage on the spell roll?
You could use your action to assist, to help.
Yeah, because I'm gonna do piss damage down here.
I'm gonna glare.
I'm gonna need you to describe how you would like to assist.
When I suppose Roman would reach out his hand, I would grab my hand on the shoulders of the sea hag to hold her steady so she doesn't try and slip out of the way as Roman touches her with his bad touch.
I'm gonna glare so hard.
Go ahead and give me an athletics roll.
What in this... Okay, this doesn't... Wait,
Fine.
what? Athletics?
Everything's
Or
working.
athletics?
Athletics, just kind of see like if you can end up grappling her.
14.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Okay, yeah, you managed to grab her slimy, scaly shoulders.
I would also like to gesture that I did pass the Arcana check to at least know the alignment. So I do know these bitches are evil, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Anything else, Blackjack?
That's my action. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cry.
Cry underwater.
Crocodile tears.
You're gonna make the ocean a little bit saltier.
Yep.
Alright. Ibor, your turn.
Ibor, you gotta save our girl. Our girl, Azaka.
You actually see that the girl has kind of popped up probably 15 feet out from where you are.
Oh, he's looking where Azaka went.
Oh, looking where Azaka went, you don't see... Go ahead and give me a perception roll.
The girl with the breasts. That one. Wait, there's... Okay. It occurs to me that there's...
So you actually see gloomy figures, what appears to be Azaka, kind of swimming down away from you. You don't see anything other than Azaka. But just then, that same female figure kind of appears ahead of you, kind of 15 feet out, and is looking kind of longingly at you. I'm going to go ahead and roll initiative for those creatures and kind of put them after your turn.
Wow.
We either gotta hope that I one-shot her and we can fucking book it, or like, this would be fucking horrible.
You know what, Roman? You always have the best luck with these channel divinity rolls.
With the Channel Divinity combo, the one-book combo?
Yeah, 'cause now you have advantage on this roll, and I don't think...
If I crit, that'd be amazing, but like, again, I don't expect much.
Yeah.
And there's also just me. If I see attack her, I'm always gonna be reluctantly gonna attack her as well. And my turn. So if she's still hanging on by like a thread, then I'll kill her if I can.
Because it's like, they are sea hags, they are evil creatures, and I am a cleric cleric against evil creatures.
Let's see here. I'm wondering how often they can do this.
Often I could try and drown someone.
Okay, go ahead and shoot it again.
I said be gone!
Magic missile. Okay, 10 damage. Alright. You kind of you look and you actually don't see any lightning damage. Any signs of damage that you gave it. And you kind of strike. You see the magic missiles hit this creature, and they kind of knock her back and create this splash of water, but the water splash subsides. You actually still see this creature kind of gazing longingly at you. Alright. Anything else you would like to do, Ibor?
God damn, are they like immortal in the water or something?
No. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe it's illusion magic.
Okay.
I shielded.
Water makes them wet. That's all that we know.
Alright. Okay. So, the creature by you, Ibor, kind of swims up, and go ahead and give me an insight check. You're familiar with go in the water. It's just not going to be the most useful since it's a flying creature. It's, it could probably get up close to the creature, but it probably can't swim very well, or at all. Okay. So you suspect that this creature can't leave the water. It seems to be kind of trying to lure you down into the water, and it seems to have like this sort of charm magic, based on its gaze at you earlier. Okay. You peer down, and you don't see anything. You don't see anything in the entranceway. You once saw Garen dive down into the water, you suspect that she went inside the structure.
E.
Okay.
How many
You
times
also,
gotta
you also.
say it?
Okay, let me roll this real quick. Okay, instruct the familiar.
Oh shit.
All
It's a
right.
crit. I find it.
No, that was the wrong button.
Oh.
Oh, can we use that roll?
I misclicked the wrong button.
That's wrong. I also clicked the wrong button too. Let's see here.
Story of my life.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, you can instruct the familiar to go down. The familiar will be penalized on movement. Let's see here. You had a raven, I believe.
Whoa.
And I don't think the raven needs to hold its breath at all since it's magical.
Yeah, it's a magic creature. It doesn't really need breath.
And I'm wondering if it's going to be the 10 feet that gets halved or the 50 feet that gets halved.
Probably can't fly underwater.
I'm going to say the 10 feet gets halved, so it makes it 5 feet underwater.
It's gonna be a while before it sees anything.
I think it had the stats for a raven, though. Unless
Yeah,
it
we
was-
gave it Raven stats.
Oh,
Or Hawk
stats.
stats.
Let me look for it. Alright, yeah, so it's gonna make it 5 feet down underwater.
Whoa.
Alright, well, is that all for Mr. or Mrs. Creature?
It is.
Alright, Roman, your time to shine. $20 necrotic.
Technically, it was a natural 20, but I hit the wrong button. But 29
It
damage,
doesn't matter what it
so 50. Yeah, it does because it still rolled. So it's 29 times 2 is 58 damage.
58, Jesus.
Okay.
If it had any resistances, they're negated when it comes to this challenge divinity.
Okay. You kind of strike it with this necrotic damage, and the creature kind of like screams out this underwater, otherworldly kind of wail. And she's severely hurt, but
What? 58 damage to survive?
Wait. Yeah.
Holy fuck!
yep.
Holy fuck!
It's probably half because she's a weird fucking.
All resistances are gone, are negated because of the challenge divinity.
Yep. All right.
Wow.
You see the sea hag. Its eyes start to glow yellow, and the sea hag behind you, Blackjack. Its eyes starts to glow yellow, and the water in this room actually starts to recede, and the water seems to be flooding out into the ocean, and the water level is actually dropping, and eventually everyone's just kind of standing there.
We breathe! We breathe!
Okay, your action is to breathe.
I breathe!
It's time for combat. We're fucking these people up. Is this what's happening?
Oh my
Oh,
lord.
why would she empty the goddamn room? We're land creatures. We need air. Wouldn't she want to drown us?
It means that they need it for their spells. Because they can, even though they breathe underwater, it still stops them from casting spells. Because specifically the breathing underwater spell is the one that lets you do verbal somatic. Or verbal.
Fine.
So it means that we're about to get bombarded with fucking magic.
Wait, but they can speak Aquan. Or not Aquan, or whatever the merfolk language is.
If you can breathe underwater, you can cast spells underwater.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so...
Nice.
All right, so
What gives?
they could have cast spells earlier. You suspect that perhaps the third sea hag that is kind of out of the room was the one casting that spell, which brought the water levels down. And you actually see a third sea hag kind of climb up through that hole and is now accompanying the other two. and they're all their eyes are kind of glowing.
I just
I
simply.
go.
And
I just
the
simply-
first sea hag puts one hands up, and they say, "You do not want to do this, friend."
I told you!
I tell them that you creatures are what's stopping us from leaving. You have two choices. You can either fight us, we will most definitely win, since we have fought more bigger creatures than you. Or you can let us go and save yourself from losing any of your family.
Let me go. I'm getting claustrophobic.
One of the sea hags behind you steps out, and he's like, "This is our domain. Whatever strength you had on the land is for naught."
How much are you living by right now? You live because I chose to, not because you think you succeeded in thinking.
Roman!
The sea
I
hag,
will-
the third sea hag, the one that seems to be the oldest, the most decrepit, kind of walks closer towards you, towards the group, and says, "We had a preposition for you, but no more." And with a snap,
Whatever you're-
with a snap of her fingers, the water starts flooding into the room.
What?
Wait.
No.
Roman, you did not speak for the group.
Yep.
I'm gonna
I
need
speak
everyone
for-
to give me a strength saving throw.
I speak for myself.
I'm with Roman here. These people are gonna fuck us over anyway.
Hey, 12. That's not bad.
Okay,
15.
Blackjack and Roman. Let's see here.
We die.
You take 8 bludgeoning damage as the explosive force of the water
Oh,
rushes
layer
into the
action.
room
Not that
and
bad.
knocks you about into all the different walls and floors with just this cacophonous force. I'm gonna need. All right, based on your, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw, the three of you, and based on that, I will determine how much breath you have.
Constitution saving throw?
Constitution saving
16.
throw.
Oh, oops. It's a 10. I still have the advantage of.
Okay. 10. And, alright. So that's going to be, whatever that number is times 3 is how much seconds of breath you have.
So I have 30 seconds.
You have, yes, 30 seconds. Let me go ahead and update that now.
Roman, why?
I do not negotiate with terrorists.
How much breath do I have?
Technically a minute.
48 is what Garen has.
I'm sorry, I don't negotiate with terrorists.
They're
Yeah,
not
no.
terrorists, they're sea hags!
Our
They
CI
are. They're
So, or see, so there. If you're telling me that if I don't do something that you want, or something bad's gonna happen, right? That's threatening me. That's not a negotiation. That's an ultimatum. That's terrorism.
We're not having a discussion as we're drowning. Everybody yelling at each other.
Garen, it's your turn. You just been knocked about. You lost a lot of the oxygen that was in your lungs. What would you like to do?
Wait, didn't we breathe in air from when they...
We got knocked out from when the water flowed.
Yes, the water rushed back in. God damn it, I don't want to fight! This is a really bad situation to be fighting in!
I was hoping I
They
could.
just took...
I was kind of hoping that I could intimidate their way out.
Is there any way I can defuse this situation?
No! God,
I want to negotiate. I want to make a gesture that him, Rowan, is an idiot.
No.
I did say I speak on my behalf.
And that he does not speak for the rest of us.
This is not the natural.
Let's see. Hold on. Okay. Perhaps... Maybe... Okay. So what would it take... me to simply do this. I am going to basically, in underwater, get down on one knee and basically offer one of my shark jerky. And I'm basically gonna gesture that he is an idiot, and that if they would be so
that's cool.
kind to allow me to talk a little bit more, basically. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a persuasion roll.
Now can that be an advantage since I'm using shark meat?
I will adjust the DC for that.
Part of me was hoping to like intimidate my way out of it, but backfired.
I'm gonna use my inspiration
Okay.
to give myself advantage.
Okay, that's fair.
16.
16.
Nice.
You kind of offer the shark jerky to these creatures, but you know these are no mere beasts that are ruled by their hunger.
No, but I'm just basically just offering a peace offering, and I'm trying to talk in the water, but I'm just like trying to motion like I mean peace, you know.
Okay. The sea hag, furthest from you, kind of looks at it. Kind of snatches it out of the water. I imagine you just kind of push it over there towards her, and you know, eats it in one, you know, gnashing teeth. You know, tears it in half with their pointed teeth, and kind of like says something in a language you don't understand to the sea hag next to her. All right. Anything else you would like to do?
Nope, I'm just simply bowing underwater, and I glare at Roman and Blackjack, and I swear to God, if you attack any of these goddamn sea hags.
Okay.
But I basically bow in like very like solemnly and like respectfully underwater.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So Azaka is going to continue swimming down 15 feet with this creature. You don't know this is going on, however.
Yeah, we don't know, so we can't do anything.
Yep. Blackjack, your turn.
Remember, I glared at you. Don't do anything.
I'm claustrophobic, so I'm going to enter rage.
Rage swim.
And I'm going to attack this person with my javelin.
Okay. Go ahead.
Can I stop him?
Nope. Fuck!
Alright. That misses as well, unfortunately.
Also,
She kind of
Can
like
I?
grabs the javelin. We'll say that you kind of helped kind of like cause the attack to be a miss, Garrett, if you would like.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Anything that lets me show that I mean no harm, and that these two idiots are just being stupid.
You have to look at it from our point of view. These people have probably drowned many people in this area. They're probably the reason why this town is underwater.
we're going to die.
Well, yes, but they had a deal for us, and I'd rather take the deal than drown.
I don't negotiate with evil terrorists.
Roman, please. Roman, please. I'm trying to save us. You have 30 seconds of breath. You're about to drown.
That'll be fine.
Oh,
Okay, it's freaking Tibor's turn.
Evan.
Alright, it's Ebor. What would you like to do? You actually realize you're in this kind of a cold sweat. You know, you kind of backed up, and we'll say that you kind of like kind of dropped to one knee, not quite sure what's going on. You know, you feel your heart and your head being messed with, and you're not quite sure what to believe. You're not sure if you're hitting an illusion, or if your spells have an effect at all. From your backed up spots on the top of the roof, you do not have sight of the creature that was kind of in the water, kind of luring you down into the ocean. But you do know that Azaka dove in, and you're beginning to suspect that Azaka dove in after one of these creatures. Okay, you certainly can. As you move up to get in line of sight, the creature has changed appearance, and it now resembles your wife.
What?
You see your wife's head poking out of the waters, looking up at you.
Wow.
You can roll if you want, or you can decide what would your Zui do. If you want, I'll let you roll wisdom. We'll say wisdom with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, yes. His wife is out here in the middle of the ocean.
Alright, even without disadvantage, you find yourself paralyzed, unable to... the words of your spell kind of like choke up in your throat, and your hands kind of like pause and fidget as you can't seem to bring yourself to complete the spell that would put a lightning blast through the face of your beloved wife. Okay, you stagger closer to it, kind of leaning over the edge into the water, kind of leaning forward. Your wife's face actually kind of drops down below the surface, and you kind of peer in trying to get a better look, and you fall into the water. You have been charmed by this creature.
Ah, damn it. Everyone's gonna fucking drown. This is the end of the adventure right here.
Alright. I'm gonna need Azaka to give me a Constitution saving throw. Alright. Ibor, you notice, you actually see Azaka in the water now at this point, and she's being embraced by this thing. As soon as you're underwater, Ibor, you actually see, you're still charmed by this creature, but it no longer looks like your wife. Let's see if I can get this thing to come up.
Looks like
Ah, it's a skeleton.
And it looks like a skeleton. You're kind of embracing what no longer is your wife, but is a skeleton. You look past the skeleton, and you actually see Azaka. You know, the creature seems to be, it's hard to tell, it seems to be tickling her. And you see her, a burst of air as she starts laughing underwater, and you see all these bubbles kind of rush up past you as Azaka has let out all of her air.
Well. God damn these sexy skeletons.
Alright,
Like, remember, I glared at you, Roman, please.
Roman, your turn.
You see me try so hard to get the piece back into
Roman?
place.
Is
I
there
used
like
my
bubbles?
inspirations.
Is there bubbles of air from like when the water went down and now it's back up? Are there pockets of air?
Go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Okay. That's good. Good.
Basil.
What'd you
It's
say?
their turn. It's their turn next too. So please, if you could avoid hurting them, I swear, I
Critical?
will make it
You
worth
actually
your while.
spy in one of the corners on the upper part of the room, actually on your side, you know, to the left of the entranceway, you actually spy what looks like a small pocket of air that you could probably get your head up into. It seems like the building has
Right.
shifted a little bit, and that part is the highest most part of the room, and it's kind of filled up with maybe a head's worth of air.
Yeah, I figured as much. Because I was just like, wait, the room was sunk. That means there might be pockets. I swim. Can I swim? I break it out and I go swimming over there.
Okay.
Can I reach it?
You can. You would, however, take an opportunity attack.
Let's see if they take it.
What's that?
Okay.
All
I
right.
do have my shield out at least. I don't have my armor though.
That is a
That's gonna
DC.
hit.
All right, you take 7 points.
See, they officially hit me now.
That's fine, because you hit them first.
So breathing this pocket of air, right?
Okay, so you have 180 seconds, I believe.
Okay.
Anything else you would like to do?
Did that use my action?
That was your movement.
Okay, so I still have my action.
Yes.
Roman.
And you have air to cast a spell within this pocket.
I can fight.
Roman, help me.
Okay.
Please, Roman, don't. Just
This person in
please.
front of the doorway, if you get him out, we can run. That's all I need. You need to
Okay.
stop it.
I'm trying so
Bonus
hard.
action. Right. Bonus. Oh, first things first. Actual answer or actual action. I'm going to sacred flame the fucking hag in front of the door.
That's probably not.
Huh. Pass a 5, a 16. She can't have that much left. Like.
Can I take that for her?
No.
That's not how spells work.
I'm right in front of her. So can I technically give disadvantage on that? Or something?
Even if you assisted her, she would still fail.
She would still fail. Alright, Roman, how do you want to do this?
Please.
I burn her. I hit her with a small little beam of like radiant energy. It just kind of flies past Garen, little spark, and it hits her and makes her just explode in radiant flame.
Alright.
And I look at and I glare at all of them because I warned them that the only reason why she was alive was because of me.
Okay, the two hags that you see, their eyes are no longer glowing yellow, but they're like radiating a different kind of an energy, a hateful energy, and their teeth are bared, and they.
How far would you say they are?
They're probably one's 15 feet from you and Garen, and one's a little bit further away, kind of further back.
Okay, and then secondly, I would like to make a gesture, right, of like a cutting motion as a spiritual weapon attacks them.
Oh my god, Savior.
Not the savior, the doomer. We're gonna die.
No.
Does a 12 hit one?
12? I don't think it does.
I don't think so.
Nope.
I'm pretty familiar with this, yeah, it's not gonna hit them.
Okay, where is the spiritual weapons?
Wait, we had to make a thing about it.
Here you go. Here's the one I use for my cleric.
Yeah, I like that. The flaming hammer of death.
And it's somehow flaming underwater. Alright, and you can move it too.
I'm a grave cleric, so I like to think it's calculating with necrotic energy.
Wow.
Alright. So the sea hags are ready to go. Alright.
We broke the coven, guys.
One's gonna swim up.
We
And
broke their covenants, but we don't have any air.
Roman is there.
Roman, I'm gonna need you to give me. Actually, no, it's going to slash at you.
And there's a crit
That-
right there.
That'll hit. Don't worry, it's easier for me to heal myself than it is for you guys.
Okay. And Blackjack.
I can
I'm
touch
gonna-
myself.
What? What do you need me to do?
Blackjack, I'm gonna need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Ah,
Rolls.
I lose.
I broke my phone charger.
8
8.
bad
Alright.
rolls.
You see the the sea hag glares at you with seething hate as her sister has just been killed by the group, and
Not by the
You
group, by
not.
Roman.
you have been knocked unconscious.
It specifically was at me.
You drop to
Wait.
You drop to
0.
0 hit points.
That's actually better. It means I can heal you better.
Ah, I'm dead.
Stop trying to make the situation seem good. We're gonna die.
Okay. Okay, let's see here. what did I write down for this?
You know what's funny is I was gonna bless us like immediately after.
Okay. And as Garen is knocked unconscious, he lets out what remaining air.
Blackjack.
Or Blackjack. He lets out what remaining air was left in his system.
Yep.
Okay. Garen, your turn. You saw this. You're not quite sure what happened. You saw the sea hag just glared at him. You see her eyes flashed yellow just once, and Blackjack just kind of let out all his air, kind of was floating there in place, kind of where he was, holding his javelin.
Okay. Run. Save yourself.
You could give
As a
some.
man
You could give some of your air if you'd like.
Yeah, as a man of Kalimvor, like I'm willing to die for my beliefs. You don't have to. You can take them and leave, and it'd be okay.
God fucking damn it.
You can give Blackjack some of your air and try to swim him out to safety. The entrance is free.
Okay.
We know that they at least have 63 health, so I don't know how you feel about that.
I have a spear that does 1d8 damage. What do you
I
think?
know.
I'm sorry, Roman. I can't stay with you with this. I was not wanting to fight this.
Go for it, man. Like I know, man.
So do I have to start making death saving throws?
On your turn. I'm looking it up. I had this memorized and I forgot. Let's see.
Okay.
Here.
Look at suffocation.
Trying to find the drowning rules.
So.
And by
When it
suffocation.
runs out of breath, it can survive for a number of rounds equal to its Constitution modifier minimum 1. Okay.
So
But when you're at 0
rounds
hit points,
of-
I'm not quite sure what it was. Let's see here. I had this written down, I can't find it. We'll say that this is your body kind of trying to repel the water that's getting into your lungs, because that's the dangerous part of drowning. And so we'll say that you get a number of turns equal to your Constitution modifier, regardless of how many hit points you have, before you start having to make death saving throws. So
Okay.
that's what we'll do.
oh, that was just instant death.
No. Even if you die from drowning, you can be revived, but this is, your brain's still alive technically.
Okay. So I can get to the entrance with Blackjack on me, right?
You're essentially at the entrance.
Okay. Again, sorry, Roman, but I'm gonna grab Blackjack and I'm gonna get the fuck out.
Okay. Are
And-
you gonna kind of give him some air?
How
Or-
much air is it gonna cost me this every turn? Just before I do so.
It's however much air you would like to give.
No, but how much it's gonna cost me to like per turn?
Each round is 6 seconds, and so you'll be using 6 seconds worth of air.
And you said you can survive 2 rounds without having to make the saving throws yet.
Yes.
Would I be able to get out of the water by just giving him 6 seconds by then?
You would take more than a round to get yourself into another water.
No, I said like 3 rounds, because if I give him 6 seconds, he'll survive 1, and then he'll get 2 more rounds afterwards. So like 2-3 rounds probably?
Perhaps. You're swimming in water and you're also carrying like an unconscious body. You're not quite sure how effective you'll be able to get to the top.
Okay. 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 I
You
will
also,
give him.
there was also like a patch of air kind of up where Roman was.
Yeah, but that requires me to go all the way back where Roman is.
It's not too far. It's probably like 10 feet from where you are. Yeah,
That's still 10 more feet I have to swim.
that's true.
But so I'm just gonna give Blackjack 6 seconds of air.
Okay.
And for now, I'm just gonna give him 6 seconds, so 42 minus... I'm gonna do the math real quick, just before I forget.
So your turn, you'll use 6 seconds of air, and then you're also going to give him 6 seconds, so you're down to 30.
Okay. So I basically give him mouth to mouth when I blow some air in his lungs.
Okay.
And then I start swimming out, I guess. I'm not staying.
Okay.
You
Alright.
could take him with you.
I did take him with me. I gave him 6 seconds.
Okay,
Wait. If you're carrying me, is that half movement?
it's already happened.
It's already half movement. Go ahead and give me, that's what I was just thinking about. Go ahead and give me a strength roll. Or athletics roll. Garen. This will be to see how penalized you are for carrying Blackjack. Okay. You managed to still make the 15 feet. So you're got 5 feet out of this room and 10 feet up. So you're still, you still have like 45 feet to go up to the surface.
45, so that's 3 rounds. Okay. 3 rounds times 6 is 20, is 18. Alright, I can give him 6 more seconds and still have some to spare. God, so many people to save! And not enough arms!
Okay.
I don't need saving, I'm fine.
I'm not worried about you. Just like this. But everyone else is like drowning around me.
I can deal with the hags. I can solo these hags. As long as I should be good. You just go get the... I gestured to just take Blackjack.
But can I see what's going on with Azaka and Ybor as well, now
You
that I'm
see-
swimming out?
You see Azaka is just hanging limply in the water, and it seems to be grappled by this skeleton underwater, and it seems to be kind of dragging her lower and lower down to the bottom, and she seems
Oh,
to not
God.
be moving at all.
Remember,
This is-
you also have the bag of holding.
I do, but fucking hell. Oh yeah. Can I stuff Blackjack into the bag of holding?
He's gonna be suffocating regardless then.
Yeah,
There's no
he's-
air in there.
But he has 6 seconds. So
Oh.
I can still technically stuff him in there and keep moving. And he has 2 rounds.
No,
That's true.
the bag of holding is pretty much full at this point, so it kind of gave y'all a warning.
What?
Last session, or like 2 sessions ago, that I was getting pretty full.
No, we emptied it out, remember? I took the plate mail and I got a spear out of it as well, so there should be room for a
Yeah.
person.
Okay, you almost couldn't get your whole armor into it, and taking out 1 spear is not going to make a large
No,
difference.
remember, I took out plate mail. The entire set of plate mail.
Entire system. Alright,
Yeah.
we'll say, go ahead and give me a dexterity, just straight dexterity check to see if you can get it out, get Blackjack into it, and close it up without wasting too much air.
Yeah, I figured because the bodies are in. Those are probably like at least 100 and something pounds each.
Okay. So you're gonna have to spend a turn just sitting there trying to get Blackjack into the bag, not moving at all.
Yeah,
That'll be your whole
yeah,
action.
it's an action to put stuff
Power
in.
movements as well. Just trying to get him in there, underwater. All right, Ybor. Go ahead and give me another. So you get pulled down another 15 feet. And you're,
Oh, wait. If I remember correctly, the bag of holding has up to 10 minutes of air. If I remember.
Oh!
doesn't, let's see.
Yeah, for any creatures that are in it that are still alive, it's up to 10 minutes of air.
It does have air because would the water go into the bag once you open it? And
No.
it's there?
No,
It's
it's
a
a
pocket
magic.
dimension.
It's a pocket dimension.
Okay.
Like, even if you were to open it, if you don't say what you're getting, you just reach into the bag and bag. It's the whole issue with, like, that's why you have to take an action for everything. Taking stuff in and out of it.
Okay. can survive up to a number of minutes equal to 10 divided by the number of creatures. Okay, yeah, good usage of the rules there, and good reading. So you stuff Blackjack into the bag. Good job. All right.
Wow.
All right, Ebor, go ahead and give me a Wisdom saving throw. Okay, so you are no longer charmed by this creature. You actually look up and see Azaka being grappled near you. Put her over here.
Yeah, can you move me? Hold on, I'll move myself. Poop. I'm right there.
Okay. You are no longer charmed. You realize what terrible situation you're in. And as you realize this, you feel these bony hands curl around your neck. And I'm going to need you to give me a Constitution saving throw. DC, let's see, what was it? The DC is DC 14. Alright, so you have now let out all of your air as it kind of squeezed the air from your lungs. Just kind of grabbing hard onto your wizardly frame. And you can now survive a number of turns equal to your Constitution modifier without oxygen. Is there anything you would like to do on your turn?
More, please.
Okay, so go ahead and give me, let's see here. Go ahead and give me acrobatics or athletics to escape the grapple. Okay, unfortunately you're unable to squirm out of these bony hands that are clenched around your neck.
Bones.
Let me check real quick. I think that's a possibility. Okay. So you would be able to move a fourth of your movement up to the surface, as you have your movement is halved twice. So you'll be able to get 5 feet up. Okay. Your vision's starting to go black. Your tunnel vision is coming in real hard, and you just see this bony face that's kind of up in close and personal, and you're thinking to yourself, is this the last slide I'm gonna see? As your vision like increasingly tunnels in on itself. Alright, Roman, your turn.
Okay, so I need to really think about my spell selection here. So I'm gonna use my first level 3. Here comes the Vampiric Touch. Vampiric Touch, your initial casting is verbal and somatic, but it's a concentration. You can just keep doing it.
Okay.
Vampiric Touch the guy in front of me as an action. I heal 9. It's a 15 hit. Wait.
A 15
Yeah.
does it,
Cool. I heal 9.
yes. Okay.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna move the weapon to me, and I have an attack.
So I imagine you swam down out of that kind of air pocket where you were to inflict the vampiric touch.
It is. I think it has some range to it. Give me a second. Nope, melee attack. I think. Yeah, melee attack. On a hit, yeah, it's a melee attack. So yeah, I'm touching that one hag.
Okay.
So
So
why not attack?
you swam down to where the hag is. You see the hag is kind of maneuvered into the exits of this room. And you kind of strike it, we'll say that you cast this spell. Is this an instantaneous spell?
Vampiric Touch?
Yep.
It's a spell. It's a level 3 spell. It's my domain spell.
What
And
is
basically-
what's the duration? Is it instantaneous?
Yes, and it's 1 minute.
Okay.
It's a buff on me.
That'll cost you 20 seconds of air, because you unfortunately can't cast a spell and then go and apply it. You're gonna have to kind of use some of your air to apply the spell. This
Yeah.
is kind of just like a
Didn't you say it's 15?
15, yeah. So what was it? It was 164. So that's gonna be 149.
Yeah, I should be good on air for now because I already have my 2 spells that I was gonna cast,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna have the spiritual weapon, move, and attack.
Attack the same one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it 15 hits, right?
15 does hit.
Cool.
Alright. So the Sea Hag's turn.
Yeah, and I heal every time I do the necrotic, by the way. It's kind of nice.
Very cool. The Sea Hag cannot cast spells at all.
Yeah, you broke the circle at least.
Yeah.
I should be
Gather
good.
to skin up.
Swim up behind you
Oh, yes.
and is going to slash at you with claws. Wow, that's
Oh,
a...
I like to think that I'm positioned against the roof. Stop the flanking.
Okay,
It's
that's
not dumb.
That's a good.
Yeah, well, it failed either way.
Double ones. Burn those ones, man.
Can something bad happen to it because it got 2 ones?
Okay. The other Sea Hag is going to slash you with claws as well. For 11.
17 will hit. 11 damage.
Okay.
Taking some beatings, man, but I'm healing it.
Alright.
We're doing good so far. We're doing good.
Whew. Okay. Alright. God, this is so fucking bad. This is like Garen's worst nightmare. Just basically people are dying all over the place and you can't do anything really too impactful. Alright, so boop, boop. I'm gonna go where Azaka is. I'm gonna goddamn rip this skeleton off of her.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a athletics.
Can that be with advantage? Cause I am fucking livid right now. Just no one's dying on me.
Unfortunately not.
Come on, please.
Me. That was me in the beginning of this mod.
I don't think that's how advantage works.
I have no flanking.
Please.
Alright.
Oh, 11.
It rolled a 6. So you managed to tear the skeleton off of Azaka.
And now here's the thing. Could I stuff her face into the bag of holding to give her some air?
I'm gonna go with probably not.
Yeah.
Well,
The issue is that she's already drowning.
Alright, so technically there is 10 minutes of air in the bag of holding. Now it doesn't, and there's still technically space for someone's face.
Yeah,
So-
but then it divides the air in there by half. Because it
That's
says
fine.
it's 10 air.
I only need enough to get them both out. The Blackjack and Azaka are knocked unconscious, but freaking Evil are still able to somewhat.
Oh yeah, Ivor's still alive. That's good. That's good. You do you, Garen. I'm down to kill these goddamn hags.
Alright, let me think. I totally forgot about that possibility of the bag of holding.
I like to think we're being clever.
Yeah, I'm thinking outside the box. I'm trying really hard not to lose anyone.
Okay. You place the bag of holding on Azaka's head. You're not quite sure if it worked or not.
That's fine. And I'm gonna start dragging her ass out of the water.
Okay.
So she's with me now.
So that'll be... You'll be able to get 5 feet of movement up to the surface.
5 feet?
Yep. Because the water is halved, and then moving someone else is also gonna be halved as well.
Didn't I not have that penalty with Blackjack?
Yes,
I
but
rolled.
you put the bag of holding on top of Azaka's head. She's still kind of sticking out. You're still kind of dragging.
No, even with Blackjack outside the bag, I think I still had 15 movement.
I had you roll that one time to see if you were penalized or not. So go ahead and give me another strength roll or athletics.
Okay.
Alright, so you won't be penalized this round either, as you're kicking up to the top. But you feel, your legs burning as you're struggling to get to the surface.
Okay.
You're dragging another person behind you. That's going to cost double breath.
Oh God.
So you have 12 seconds now. Did you move your character up?
Yeah, it's like right around here or here somewhere.
I think you'll be right. Yeah, right there is where we'll put you. we'll put you right here. Blackjack is in the bag of holding. Alright, Ybor. Go ahead and give me acrobatics.
And I'm right next to him, right?
You're pretty close, yes.
Can I assist him in breaking free?
Only on your turn would you be able to assist. Okay, so you managed to break out of the grasp of this creature. And what's your constitution modifier?
It's...
Ybor?
I think it's a 2, if I remember.
Keyboard.
Yeah, for Ybor. I think it's a 2.
Oh.
Or 1. I'm not sure. Yeah, 2.
2? Okay. So, you have one... I think this is your last round to get up to the surface, and you'll have just enough movement to get up to the surface as you're kicking off this thing's face and swimming up. And we'll say that Terry helps you out too. You kind of like grab Terry and you kind of like pull him down to help pull yourself up. He's doing everything he can to help you up. Your face breaks the surface and you just take this huge breath of air. You know, your vision is still blotchy and spotty. You know, the sun hurts against your face and you hear it ringing in your ears. And you just have grasped weakly on the side of this building. And the only thing you can think about right now is just getting more and more air into your lungs. Your arms and your feet are on fire. Okay. So this creature is going to... Okay, let's see. Alright, this creature next to you, Garen, is going to swim up. And let's see here, that is... Oh dang, that is a 25. Okay, 3, 6, 6, 4. Alright, you take 9 bludgeoning damage,
9 bludgeoning? Okay.
and you're restrained by this creature, this bony skeleton creature.
Okay, so hold on, let me go ahead and get rid of that 9 HP real quick. Let's see. Settings.
And
So let's see,
you are pulled
42.
5 feet in.
We're not in good standing.
So far, it's pretty hectic, man.
Okay, Roman, your turn.
Okay, so I know that like I need to mitigate some of this damage, so I'm going to blind deafen her, which isn't concentration, but she's gonna make a save.
Got
level
to
two.
make a Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Yes, Constitution.
That is a 6.
She's blind.
Okay, and that's gonna cost you gonna be 128 as far as
Yeah,
alright,
yeah. I think it's worth it.
blind
And then
and deafened.
I'm going to spiritual weapon. Have the spiritual weapon continue to play that check. Did we agree that it spirit weapon gets flanking, but it doesn't give flanking, or no?
Yes.
Okay.
So we'll have advantage on this attack.
It's like I'm just nitpicking at this point, but I'm in a pretty dire situation, man. 22 will hit. 77 force.
22 will hit.
Mhm.
At the end of its turn, the target can make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Alright. Okay. Sea Hags are gonna go. It's gonna make a Constitution saving throw.
That's at the end of her turn.
That's gonna be the Sea Hag's full turn.
Okay.
I guess it gets a disadvantage on swiping with its claws. So we'll do that. So that
That'll
misses.
miss.
Okay,
That's good.
The other one's gonna attack you.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Take another 11.
And let's see here. and it is no longer blinded.
Yeah, but it saved me a hit. I was hoping it would be blind more.
Okay. Garen, your turn.
Okay. Okay. Can I stab this skeleton into the wall with my spear? Like, I want to pin it into the wall with the spear.
Go ahead and make an attack.
And I'm gonna give myself advantage by making it one of my superiority dice. Feigning attack. Now I don't have a spear set up for the feigning attack. Let's see. So it's 1d20. I have proficiency in it, so it's a strength weapon. 1d20 plus 7. Okay.
Okay, so it's probably about the building's probably like 5 to 10 feet away from you. So you're gonna have to like really jab this creature while it's grappling.
Yeah, yep. Okay.
Just letting you know, you can definitely try.
20 plus 7. That's the first roll. Nat 20.
Nat 20. All right. Let me see the condition for grapples again. Grapple just ends movements, right?
It just I think when you did it with E4, you just basically made it like restricted movement.
Alright, so with this attack, you get your spear out, and you managed to pry it off of you. I'm giving this to you with that natural 20. And you take that spear and you jab it through the ribcage, and kind of with your fighter strength, hurl it, through the water, and pulling the skeleton along with it. And the spear stabs into the side of this building, and this creature is restrained. You look towards Azaka, and you could see the second skeleton scrambling to get its bony hands around her neck as well.
Okay. And so I move my 15?
Go ahead and give me athletics to see if you're penalized again. The DC is going to get higher, though, as you're getting exhausted and running low on air.
Okay.
Okay, good job. So you managed to move without penalty up to...
15?
15,
yep.
15. Okay.
Oh, and I should have rolled damage as well, right? For the spear?
If you'd like to, yeah.
Let's see. Let me just double check if I add the superiority dice damage to the roll. Let me just check.
I think so. I think all dice get doubled.
All roll dice are doubled.
If it is included in the damage, that is.
Yes.
Let's see. I'm just double checking just in case. So feigning attack. Yeah, add the superiority dice. So it's 2d8 damage plus 4. So let me just roll that real quick. But they can continue with their turn while I get this done.
Okay. So Zaka is still in the bag. Blackjack, go ahead and give me 2 constitution saving throws. One for last turn and one for this turn.
So that's a 14, by the way, on the damage of the spear.
Was that? Has it been 3 turns since you were knocked to 0?
2.
Yeah.
2 turns. Okay.
I've only made 2 attacks.
Sorry, say that again, Garen.
He's in the bag, remember?
Yeah, I know. I wanted to see if he woke up at all, if he stabilized while in the bag. But that was gonna be a 20 if he was going to stabilize a 20 or higher.
Isn't that a death saving throw to stabilize?
It's a little bit different since you're no longer in jeopardy of dying. I just wanted to see if you woke up with 1 HP, kind of. It's a little bit tricky since since you're at 0 health and also kind of drowning, but now you have air again, you know, you're stabilized, but I just wanted to see if you would wake up with 1 HP. Like, if your dragonborn body, you know, has the will to carry on, you know, isn't going to let you go down without a fight.
Nope.
I'm basically giving you opportunities to, you know, contribute more.
Oh.
Alright, Ebor.
Can you help a guy out and pull me up? I'm like right there.
Yes, you probably have recovered enough. You're soaking, soaking wet. You know, you still have your robes on you, and they're kind of dragging you down, and they're hard to swim in. But you're just kind of clutching the side of this building right now. Okay, are you going to swim down to kind of help them get up to the surface? Okay. You do notice as you're swimming down, Ebor, that the bony skeleton is coming up from the depths, and it's got its like mouth open, and it's got its hands reaching out, leering towards you. Are you going to do anything, kind of cast a spell before you dive below the waves? Yeah, you could probably see at this point.
Cast magic missile. Never miss.
If you guys can't hear, I'm like biting my nails so hard right now. I'm so nervous.
Magic missile.
Try being me.
You put yourself in that situation.
I'm pretty confident, actually.
You can get within 15 feet of the group, yes. Probably not. Oh, within, sorry.
Within
Let
the
me-
range of 15 feet.
Let me count this out. Yes, you actually would. So you get to here.
Oh god.
Okay, we'll say that you just assist them getting up to the surface then. Okay, go for it. Nice.
13 force.
Underwater, the missiles seem to like blast some of the bones off of the skeleton, some of the ribs and some of the teeth kind of go flying off of the skeleton, so you actually are doing damage.
Just real quick, just remember I did 14 damage to the other guy. He's still pinned as well.
Okay, I think I added that. Was that, oh, we were recalculating that. Okay, was that 14 doubled? Was that an account of like doubling dice?
Oh yeah, yeah, it's the 2d8 and then it's doubled since it's a crit. So it's so 14, 24, 28, yeah, 28 damage total.
Nice. Alright, it's still kind of flailing about, it's trying to get that javelin out from its ribcage. Okay, Roman.
I think back to how there's so many lives reliant on me. I think back to Koram, how I told myself I wasn't bringing back to life. I told myself that I'd bring back what was his name? What was the stupid dwarf guy's name?
Beginning.
Begin back to life.
Sweet.
You know, I think back how I started this adventure, and I would like to cash in that inspiration I got from the death tree,
Okay.
and I would like to again the vampire touch with advantage. I didn't count the advantage. Second.
Roll again.
0.
Oh, there it goes. 14.
14 just hits. That's the AC.
I'd gain 12 health,
Okay.
and I swing with the weapon, the spirit weapon.
Okay. So that costs.
None of those are casting. After you cast it initially, it's
Oh,
just
okay.
a button. Yeah. It's like haste and stuff. So once it's on you, it's just kind of on you.
Alright.
And then spirit weapon, 9.
Minus 12. Minus
Yeah.
9. You regain 9 health?
No, the spiritual weapon, ignore that. It missed.
Or you regain,
I regained 12 health.
yeah, that's what sorry. Okay, this creature is looking fairly rough.
So I think if they're swinging 11s consistently, I should be able to take another round of it. Oh wait, no, spiritual weapon had a advantage because.
Yeah, because it was flanking.
Yeah.
Okay, roll it again.
Wait, I don't think spiritual weapons get flanking, do they?
There's a whole thing about that, and then me and like Skeletor sat down and we like talked about how it doesn't give advantage, but it'll take the advantage from flanking. Because the familiars count as flanking.
Cool, rad.
Does a 12 hit? 12 does not hit, right? Okay.
Okay. So the sea has want to slash into you.
Mm-hmm. Come at me.
Um, let's see
That doesn't hit. That does hit. I lost the 12 that I just gained. Back to 20 health.
I'm gonna need you also to roll wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I'm assuming it's the. Okay. They can just do that? Because they're at that. Whatever they're doing?
Yep.
Nice.
I should have done this earlier, but I was being nice.
Yeah, that's fine. 21.
Okay.
Wisdom's kind of my main stat.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think it was gonna be that big of a deal. Let's see here. Okay, nothing happens. These sea hags are leering at you and kind of closing in on you. You're not quite sure if your friends are okay or if they'll even be able to help you. And you're not quite sure if you're going to die down here with all these unfulfilled promises. But, you know, the will of your God reminds you that you still have work to do and you have fight left in you still. Garen, your turn.
Okay. Can I break the water with the last bit of strength I have? Because I have 6 breath left.
Yes.
Okay. I do that. I break the surface of the water with Azaka and Blackjack in tow.
Yeah, your vision was, you know, you're digging in with your feet and your hands. You're swimming with just one arm and 2 legs, and you still have your shield. I don't know if you dropped your shields to the bottom.
No, I still have it.
You still have it? Oh wow, that's good for you. Just kind of swimming with all these things with you. I would think running out of air that you would have dropped it, but good for you for keeping a hold on of it. You know, perhaps it was very important to you. You break to the surface, your vision was starting to go spotty and black, and your hands and feet feel like jelly, and you're just kind of gasping on the side for air, just kind of recovering your strength. Anything else you would like to do on your turn?
So I got my breath, right? I am going to drop the I'm gonna see. Well, can I pull Azaka's head out of the bag and just leave her on the surface as well with the bag of holding? Just for now.
Okay. We'll say that's your bonus action.
Yeah. And I'm gonna prepare myself to start going back down for Ivor.
Okay.
So how much breath did I get back just from doing that? It's still like just my con, right? For the full breath?
Your constitution, I think it's constitution plus 1 number of minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you'll have 180 seconds.
Ooh, that's 2 people down. Okay.
Wait, am I on the surface?
Technically, but you're still in the bag of holding.
Are you gonna give aid to Blackjack, Azaka, or Garen?
I mean, I guess technically he would run out of air eventually,
And
but
you're not quite sure how effective that bag of holding was on top of Azaka's head. You just put it on her head. You're not sure if it worked or not.
She wakes up in the back of police and is like a skeleton, a zombie just there.
I guess I could technically pull Blackjack out as well, right?
We'll say
Just to
that'll be
make
your
sure he
full
doesn't-
action and bonus action to kind of get them all out.
Okay. For now, I'll just do that. I don't have time to check on Azaka. I don't have time to check on Blackjack. I just need to make sure that Ivor makes it out of the surface of the water as well.
Okay. We'll say that you're in the process of diving back down in the water when your turn ends.
Question.
Let's hear it.
Am I stabilized now?
Yes, you're stabilized. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw, DC 10, to see
Sure.
if you wake up with 1 HP. Yep, you do.
17.
Ooh, that's a crit!
19. Damn, son. Damn, son. Where'd you find this? Hey.
Okay, Roman, if you don't mind waiting until your turn.
Oh, I'm just rolling that because I gotta go pee and I don't know if
Yeah, he's just gonna set that up for for his turn, I guess.
Yeah. So that's just there.
Okay.
Back.
Blackjack, you have 1 HP, and you wake up inside this bag with a bunch of other things. This dwarf person is in the bag as well as a couple of skeletons and some random items.
I'm going to take out my... I'm confused and afraid. I'm going to... Wait. I'm going to take out my... What's my new thing that I got?
The adamantine sword, great sword.
The Aerocroc and Greatsword, and I'm going to start destroying these bodies because I don't know where I am, and I think these might be undead or something.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack.
Oh no, Roman, your zombies! Your zombies are gone.
I don't know if it's dark in there at all. Is there light inside the bag?
Let me check. I'll check the bag of holding rules real quick. I do remember the air part. I don't remember if there's light.
If the bag is overloaded, pierced, or torn, it ruptures and is destroyed, and its contents are scattered from the astral plane. Oh man, if I was really mean, I would have you roll to see if you accidentally tore the bag.
I'm trying to just wantonly destroy the bodies.
Let's see.
I'm
It
also
just
gonna
says
let you
it's
roll to see
a.
if you destroy the bag. Is that what
I'm
you're
gonna.
saying?
It says it's an astral plane. I don't know if an astral plane itself is dark, but it doesn't say anything about light.
Okay, we'll say that you... I like to imagine the astral plane is pretty dark, but there's like pinpricks of stars everywhere that provide like starlight. That's just my imagination of what the astral plane is. And you're just kind of floating in this spot surrounded by all these things around you.
Right. Well, do I hit the bodies?
You definitely do hit the bodies. You cleave through 2 of them.
Alright.
Alright. Ivor. As you were helping out Garen and Azaka and them, one of these skeletons has swam up to you and is right on your tail.
Oh.
bravely run away.
Okay. So you're going to take the opportunity attack. Alright. So that is... Alright, that is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, he's a wizard. I'm pretty sure that hits. Or not a wizard, a sorcerer.
Alright, so you take 13 bludgeoning damage and are restrained and are even pulled back 5 feet.
Okay.
Alarm back.
The creature is going to again squeeze on your neck, trying to force the air out of your lungs. And pull you down to the depths. I'm going to need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Let's see, where's the bag of holding real quick, just so I can say that I grabbed another spear or something as well.
I'll adjust it for you. Okay, you managed to maintain the air in your lungs. This isn't the first time you've been choked out by
Roman?
these skeletons.
Are you back?
Yeah, I just got back. Did my tent go? What's going on?
Not yet. I'm just asking, so was there another spear so I can say I grabbed one as well? As I was going down?
I just removed one for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's an amount of spears.
Okay, just making sure so I can have one.
Yeah,
on
I just got here. Did my tent come or?
No, not yet. It's
your turn.
the skeletons.
Oh shit. Yeah, the 28 and 17.
Okay, how would you like to do this on one of the...
Does the spirit weapon do it or the vampiric touch?
How much was the spiritual weapon?
I did 13.
I will let you decide which one goes first.
I'll do the vampiric touch. I'll do the spiritual weapon on the hag first.
Okay. So spiritual weapon, like, bloodies it, you know, it's missing. It's hanging on by a few threads of life.
Okay, and then I grab her by the head and I look at her, and she can't make out what I say, right? Because like I'm not trying to, and my eyes are filling with black shadows. I pop her head.
Okay. Would you heal the 19 health, or would you heal
Damage
only,
done,
only damage?
regardless of HP.
Okay. Oh, that's what it says.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's pretty nice.
Even if they have resistance, it's the damage done, not the damage received.
Okay. With your vampiric touch, you grab her head and you just crush it, and you see the blood explode in this cloud of red vapor that kind of fills the water.
Okay, I move the weapon too.
Okay.
So it can be moved even after.
Okay. I can make it.
Alright, the sea hag remaining glares at you with this evil look, and I'm gonna need you to give me a wisdom
Oh
save.
shit. This is where I fail. Oh my god.
Yes. Oh.
23. I think that passed.
Alright, you managed to... You feel like this icy cold pierced your soul and your heart, but you have steeled yourself away to combat evil wherever it may be, whether it's underwater or in the darkest jungle. And...
I horrifically gaze back at her.
Okay, Garen, your turn.
Okay.
As I release the head of her sister.
Swim down to 10 feet. Grab him. Grab Ybor. Try to pull him away from the skeleton.
Okay, go ahead and give me an athletics roll.
Okay, athletics. Scroll back up to characters. And can he assist, or is he just not able to?
No.
Athletics.
What you can do is you can assist on him when he tries to escape.
I got a 13.
Okay, he got a 14, unfortunately.
Well, as I'm grabbing onto him, can I still swim the remaining 5 that I have? Kind of like tug of war style?
You can swim 5 feet up, yes.
Yeah, so I pull him up 5 feet, at least.
Okay. Alright, anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, actually, can I get an extra attack in? Because I do have extra attack as a fighter, so...
You
can I
only
stab
get an
him?
extra attack if you were to attack one time.
Well, can I attack once at least with the spear?
Unfortunately, that's not how extra attack works. In order to get an extra
No.
attack, you would have to.
I mean regular attack. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Can I attack with the spear while I'm pulling him up?
No. Your action would be to try to get Igor out of the grapple.
Okay, fair enough. That's all I wanted to know.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Well, since I have it, I guess I'll use second wind and give myself some HP back.
Okay.
As a bonus action.
Yeah, I keep forgetting we have second wind as fighters.
Let's see.
Shit.
So that's. I still don't remember.
I had
What
it. I had it in my notes to give you oxygen on your second wind as well.
Oh.
Because the second wind, you get it?
Oh. Well, if I had
No,
known
wait.
that. God damn it.
Wait, what? Can you explain that to me? I don't get it.
1d10
you
plus your
you
fire
fart in your
level.
own mouth. It's a wind, you know.
Once
I
you
don't think farts contain oxygen.
So fighter level, so it's 10, 1d10 plus 5.
It actually contains methane.
Wait, so how do I use... Was
And
there a
which we
command that you
don't
put
bring.
in my thing for action for the second win? I don't remember.
I think it's you get
Just roll
a
it, die.
d10 plus your fighter level's worth of hit points.
Yeah, but I don't remember if you had like a thing for me, like a little thing. But I'll just roll the d10 for now.
Okay.
I thought,
5 plus 5, 10. So I have 10 HP back.
Okay.
I thought you expended like hit die to do that.
No, it's just 1d10 plus your fighter level.
I think that's something else that you're.
With that, I'm at max, back to max.
Okay. Blackjack, your turn.
Alright, what do I see around me?
All right. You probably recognize some of the contents of the things that are kind of floating around you. You recognize all the random junk and spears and assortment, and actually pull up the bag of.
Oh, wait a minute!
You see a
I
couple
pulled him out of the
potions.
bag, remember?
Did you pull
I
them
pulled
out?
him out! Yes! What the fuck? I forgot! Oh my god! That's what I was like, wait, he's still in the bag? No! I pulled him out with my bonus action, and then the action was to pull Azaka out as well, so I spent my full actions pulling them both out.
Alright.
So he's outside, so he wakes up on the surface of the thing.
Alright, so I will actually give you 2 turns worth of actions and movement if you would like blackjack. You kind of wake up
Oh,
on top of this structure next to the bag holding, and you see Azaka is just kind of unconscious. She's just on the ground, you know, eyes closed.
Hold on.
Did you take the spears out of the bag of holding already? Closer?
I took 1 spear out.
Okay. There was 2 that were removed, right? So I have to take off 1.
There was 3 originally, and I put it down to 2.
Okay.
I look to Azaka and I
Isn't that a crit?
fly up and away. I use my fly speed to go as far away as possible into the sky. I leave her there.
Okay, you fly up 30 feet.
Yes.
You're leaving us?
I don't know what the fuck's happening. I'm skedaddling.
Alright, you have 2 turns worth of things since you were in the bag last time. And then also, what would you like to do with your action? Are you going to use your action?
I'm gonna
to
use
fly away?
both turns to just full move as far away as possible.
Straight up.
Well, I'd imagine like where's shore? Somewhere near land,
Yep.
towards land.
You probably get over the shore now at this point.
All right, then I'm gonna land on the beach.
Okay. Anything else?
I think my friends are dead, so I'm going to fetus position. Fetal position, not fetus position.
I mean, the water's crystal clear, right?
Crystal
Yeah,
clear
you just
up to a
described
point.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So when
So
you
we're,
see
but we're
Azaka,
just on the surface,
Azaka's on top of the structure.
unconscious.
Garen,
Yeah, but
it's all based on what Blackjack decides to look for. You know.
I awoke after being knocked unconscious immediately by a sea hag. who I saw out of nowhere, and I wake up to see a floating body next to me.
It's not floating.
And-
It's just there on the
Yeah.
tower with you.
Exactly, just a body there of Azaka. And I know that those things trashed me in an instant, and they probably trashed all of you if Azaka, one of the most powerful people we have in this group, is unconscious. So
I wouldn't
I'm
say she's the
screwed.
powerfulest.
Well, she's one of the strongest. She could take Garen in a fight.
I think Garen's pretty.
We're not having an argument about this right now. I'm trying to save
Yeah.
lives.
I'm on the shore. Anyway.
Fetal position. Got it. Ibor, you're up.
Alright, Ibor, what would you like to do?
Remember, it's with assistance, I guess. Oh, well, that would be just advantage, right? So it doesn't matter.
Alright, unfortunately you do not break from the grapple.
So how does assistance work again?
On your action, you can assist granting advantage on an attack or an ability check on someone else's turn.
Oh, so it didn't matter either way. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw, Ivor. Can you fight up to 10 feet?
Or 5 feet, I guess.
Garen, why don't you just breathe air into his mouth?
He's fine. He has full breath of air again because he went up.
As you say this, Skeleton squeezes life air out of Igor, and you see like
God damn it.
a
Oxygen.
burst of bubbles. Alright. Anything on your turning point?
Yeah, you're still conscious for 2 more turns, I guess.
Yes. Still conscious for 2 more turns. Okay. Roman.
You have one more sea hag.
I do what I've been doing. Vampiric touch. It's been 4 turns.
Spiritual
So I
weapon.
have 6 more turns until I have my vampiric touch goes away. So vampiric touch.
So which of the sea hags is left? Is the oldest one or one of the middle ones?
The oldest one that came out in the back was the first one I focused on.
Okay, a 9 hits.
9 hits, so I'm at full health again.
Jesus. That's actually pretty good. You're just self-sustaining, like DPS style.
The only way to get vampiric touch is Path of the Grave. So that's one of the few perks I do get.
Okay.
Is 19 hit?
19 is hit.
So it
So
took 15.
Okay.
And I glare at her. Like, you die.
Gonna slash.
No.
Try slashing at you.
Smack her claw away with my shield.
Nice.
You still have your shield underwater? Oh yeah, I
Mhm.
forgot you're in full armor. Never mind.
That was the one thing I took.
Okay. Again, breaking this guy away from Ibor again. So another athletics, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. Aaron. Athletics. Fuck.
Nice.
Being weak from your battle against time and against, the need for oxygen, your body's still weak and you're unable to secure Ivor from this grip of this undead fiends trying to pull him down to the bottom of the ocean.
Okay. Well, I guess then, for now, I will smack this boy with that spear I got from the bag. I'm gonna stab him, stabby stabs. Okay, so that's...
It was your action to try to get him out of the grapple. Are you using another action surge?
I do not have another action search, so never mind then. Let's see. I guess just continue trying my damnedest to drag both of them out with that 5 feet a little bit.
Okay. Yep. You managed to drag him a little bit closer to the surface.
God damn.
Alright.
This guy does
Blackjack.
not want to fucking give up.
Blackjack.
Well, I'm on the shore now, right?
Just start sucking your thumb.
I'm going to begin to make my way deeper into the jungle.
Okay. Is that everything?
Yeah.
It's cool. I have one more level 3, so I can eventually get you.
All right, Ivor. You're fighting. You have no air in your lungs, but you're inches, feet away from the surface. It gets closer and further away as the waves swell up and down, just out of grasp. You manage to slip out. I imagine you slip out of your robe as well, and the creature's kind of holding your outer cloak, and you manage to break to the surface and take a big lungful of air.
Yeah!
Anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
You can shoot this bitch! Shoot him!
Alright, yep, you swim towards shore, and you manage to grab onto the side. Your feet are still kind of hanging into the water. Yes.
Aw. Do you have any bonus actions? Okay.
Okay. Alright. Let's see here. Let me see. That's an
So he's
8.
tangled. He's tangled in his ropes, right? Or something?
Okay. The skeleton by you, Garen, you're not quite sure what's going on. I don't know if you're looking at it, but it just kind of seems to swim down into the depths.
That's either it means it's gonna go fuck with Roman, or it just gave up. I don't know.
Okay.
GM,
Roman, you're...
I realized something.
Let's hear it.
I owe you 4 saves.
Oh, for what?
For damage.
Oh, for is your vampiric?
I'm concentrating. Yeah.
Okay.
Pass, because you never did more than 11 damage. Pass. I lost technically last turn. When the sea hag.
You lost it on the last turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't realize that vampiric.
I forgot, yeah. It's all good. We know now.
So...
I apologize, and I just realized. So, I mean, it doesn't change much. It just means that, the last turn when I attacked her, it
It fizzled out, yeah.
fizzled out after her turn.
Okay, go ahead.
You're still good. That changes the game a bit. I'm going to... I want to use my last 3. Let's hit her with the old inflict wounds, shall we?
Okay.
Level 1.
Alright. And this is...
Actually, I'll bless myself.
Okay, let's hear 83.
And I'll hit her with the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
So now I add a D4 to this.
Okay. Alright, that hits.
Let's see, just to see if I crit it or not. Yeah. Okay. So 7 force, and I am blessed.
Okay. Alright. The sea hag.
Sorry, I was just like, oh, I gotta be the honest guy because I just remembered. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I appreciate your honesty. The sea hag is going to attempt to grapple you, Roman. Go ahead and give me an athletics or acrobatics.
That's fine. I'm good at those, right, guys? Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. The sea hag pulls you. Let's see here. 20 feet further into the room and down that hole to the level below.
20 feet? Cool.
Okay, and at this point it's pitch black. I don't know if you have...
I'm a half elf. I have dark vision.
Okay, it's a lot darker in here. You can still see, but just barely. Kind of just see the outlines of the room. Alright, Garrett, your turn.
Well, I got everyone I wanted to get to the surface, so... God, do I go? Seems a little risky.
You would see an amount of blood.
Yes, there would be quite a few bodies to look through.
I did pop one of their heads.
And I am kind of concerned with what the fuck that skeleton is doing. God,
What your character would do. I told you that I was willing to sacrifice myself for my conviction.
I guess for now, I'm just gonna make sure, I go back to the surface, and, So you said there are potions in the bag of holding, right? Some potions?
There's only the 2 superiors. Where they all have a label that says use in emergency.
This is certainly an emergency.
Because they heal like 10d4 plus 20.
I'm gonna pop one of those into Azaka, just so I can get her free, like basically stabilize her if she was like at 0 or whatever.
I'll remove it.
And I just kind of like push down on her chest a little bit to see if I can get any of the water out as well while I'm at it, if there was any left.
That was so painful.
Go ahead and roll. Was it
10d4 plus 20.
10d4, okay. Let's see, dice. Roll 10. D4, right? D4s?
Yeah,
Plus what?
20. That hurt me.
Sorry, man. Garen's not gonna stand by and let people die.
Y'all don't have potions on you? I just start handing you some of mine.
I gave
Yeah.
the only potion I had to Rana so she could make it to the city for sure.
I have 3 potions on
Or
me.
the so there we go, 41.
Okay. So I like to imagine you took this potion, you realize that Azaka can't drink this herself really, and her
Mouth to
stomach,
mouth.
her stomach and her lungs are probably like filled with water. You're not quite sure what's going on with that bag of holding, helped or not. Imagine you just took that potion, you drank it, held it in your mouth, and just kind of like gave it to her, mouth to mouth. You sit there, you're not sure if it worked or not. You wait a few seconds. You wait a few more seconds. You wait a few more seconds. And then she coughs. She sputters and your eyelids flicker open. She says, Garen, where are we?
We're on the surface.
Where's Roman? Where's everyone? Where's Ybor? Where's Blackjack?
Ebor's fine. Blackjack made it out as well, but I don't know where he took off. Blackjack stayed down there. He's fighting sea hags. but
Blackjack?
I couldn't- or not Blackjack. Roman's staying down there. He picked a fight with sea hags.
We should save them. She tries to get up and she's like coughs up like a lung full of water and a stomach full of water and just throws up.
You can't do anything in that condition. And I just take a deep breath. I'll go back down and see what I can do. And I just take the bag of holding, and I go down into the water again.
Okay. Okay. You make it down 15 feet, I guess.
Yeah.
What's the sound?
Azaka is going to dive into the water after
God
you.
damn it, Asaka. I just spent so much to save you.
Me and her are close. Does that make sense?
Okay. She actually like swims past you. She seems to be pretty adept at maneuvering in the water. She's just a little bit past you. All right, Blackjack, what are you doing, my friend?
I'm going to hide. Watch this. 15 in the woods.
Okay. Are you looking for things to eat, or are you just kind of looking for a good place to hunker down?
I'm finding a place where I can sit down and not get found by whatever sea fuckers were. It killed me instantly.
Remember, Blackjack? We were told the forest is dangerous, even more dangerous alone.
But I'm hiding. That's why I'm hiding.
Okay.
Good luck, my friend.
Blackjack, you managed to find kind of like a type of jungle tree that's kind of like a tropical beach tree. It's kind of like a palm tree, except, 15 feet up, the trunk kind of splits into like 6 different directions and kind of droops down. And it has like a little platform on the top that's kind of covered by like palm tree like leaves, except they're purple. And you kind of climb up into that, and you're kind of sitting in this little like this platformy area, just kind of where you can see into the jungle, but you can also see onto the beach as well.
Alright, well, I'm gonna hide there, and I'm gonna make sure I'm totally obscured.
Okay, Ebor.
Yeah, but Terry was already in the water, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, Terry's probably made it probably, I guess, halfway down at this point. Oh, he was
Oh, yeah.
on you?
So he would probably be next to me then, probably, like around me.
We'll say he's probably like around a little bit behind Garen. Terry's probably like grabbed onto your clothes, Garen, and he's kind of like letting you bring him
Do the work,
down to
yeah.
do the work for him, yeah. And Ebor, you could actually look through your familiar if you'd like, being a wizard at all. Okay. So you're just kind of providing Garen a second set of eyes and ears in case she gets dropped on. It's pretty clear in the water, but it's also easy to get turned around and have something reach out behind you.
Yeah, just watch my back. Watch my back, Terry.
As you're swimming down, Garen, you actually see that skeleton that you stab into the wall sees you and is actually struggling twice as hard now to kind of break free from its bindings.
Mm-hmm. Hey, buddy.
But doesn't quite seem to make it. Alright, Roman, your turn.
Looking
once I get
around,
down
since
there-
we're in a different room, are there another blotch of like air that I can see? I'm grappled, so I can't get to it out there.
You don't see any. You can go ahead and give me a perception roll, actually.
Perception.
Spurred. 12. My passive is 18 though.
18, yeah, but you do not see any sort of air in this room.
None in this room.
None of this room wasn't clear of water in the previous spell.
Yeah. What do I see in this room? That I think about it.
You see a collection of bones on the ground. It seems
What?
like
Seems
bones
like this
of all
is the
types.
depths.
Probably this is where the creatures had feasted, and this is where they put all their scattered remains.
I move the spiritual weapon down. Since we moved 20 feet down, easy to just situate it back.
Okay.
Since it moves 20 feet, and I'm going to take the dodge action, right?
Okay.
Second, and then I'll do the spiritual weapon attack. 9.
Brings it down on this sea hag.
All right.
Do I?
How's the sea hag
How
looking?
many
Just
how many
for.
turns is the spiritual weapon good for?
It's good for a while.
I think it's a minute.
Yeah, 1 minute, and it's been 7 turns.
So it's still good.
3 more turns.
Yeah, I'm keeping tabs of it. Just be quick. Touch.
I I found
So
this
we'll
new
try
thing
to
where
play.
I can do little timers and then throw them in like
I mean,
this.
I have another level 2, so if it comes down to it, I can just cast it again.
So
level
can you move? Wait, can you move since you did that?
Me? No, I'm still grappled.
Oh,
Alright,
Yeah.
so the Sea Hag is going to move you 20 feet further down to the floor of this room.
quick question. Just before that, oh yeah, how was the Sea Hag looking on health? Like in terms of like, is it bloodied?
It's rough, but it's still holding it on there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. The Sea
And I'm
Hag-
blacking it.
the
Not
Sea
as
Hag-
hard.
The Sea Hag, while grappling you, is kind of rummaging through the pile of bones and reaches out for something and has grasped something in the bones. And you see a light come in from between its claws, whatever leaks out from the little gaps in its claws. And you see the wounds around the Sea Hag kind of close up.
Oh, she drank something?
She grabbed onto something that is emitting light, and you see her wounds kind of closing up.
Could I, there's nothing I can do, huh?
Well, isn't necrotic damage normally like unable to be healed or something, or is it just?
No, it's just a type of damage.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Garen.
Well, I'm gonna swim down, still, but as I'm swimming down, I'm gonna glare at this fucking skeleton. I'm gonna stab another spear into it to pin it down even further.
And then you won't have a spear.
I have
So we-
another one in the bag of holding.
It takes an action to pull stuff out.
I know,
Okay.
but I'm still gonna stab this fucker. And that's also gonna be with advantage because I'm using another superior dice for...
It's also restrained, so I think you already automatically get advantage.
advantage? Okay. So that's a D8.
And
or
I think
just...
it's a crit if you're within 5 feet of it. Let me see.
Yeah, restrained. Sorry. Okay.
So let's change that to D20. Roll, or no, not roll 20, jeez. Roll 1.
Attack
No,
rolls
it's not
gives
a-
creature have advantage, and attack rolls have disadvantage. Oh, I think that's
Done.
incapacitated, or no. I don't have my sheet up in front of me, unfortunately.
Stun or incapacitated.
Okay.
Because stun makes you count as incapacitated. Weird.
And also paralyzed. And unconscious. Paralyzed?
Just incapacitated.
Okay. Cool. So you have advantage, is essentially what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay. Then if that's the case, let me just double check through my maneuvers real quick. Because I do want another D8 on damage on top of it, just to make sure it's fucking gonna die if it does die. So let's see. So I can do... Let's see...
I need to get to that air pocket from the other room.
Well, you got bigger things to worry about, buddy. There's a sea hag just healing in front of you.
Yeah.
Um,
Do I want to do? Like the contemplation is, do I want to pop my vampire touch?
listen to distract a creature. You add the superior dice attack damage. Well, I can technically do that. I'm gonna use distracting strike. It'll give Azaka advantage if she decides to attack it as well. But this is just for the damage mostly. So roll. So that's yeah, I'll do the 26, and then let's see, that's a D8. Well, 2 D8s plus. Let's see. Let me double check. I think it's 4. Yeah, it's 4. 4. And that's right through the skull. 16.
16. Alright. This creature does not look like it's doing too good.
So now it has 2 spears into it. Actually, I get an extra attack. So I'm gonna actually, before I stick it into it, I just stab it once in the skull, and then I'm gonna do another attack with advantage. So let's see. Boop, 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 boop. 1d20. Plus 7. Boop, boop.
Okay, both hit.
Alright, and that's just a d8 for now. Plus 4. Yeah.
9. Alright.
9.
So it's still struggling. It's kind of hard
But
to
now it
tell
has-
how much life it has, but it's been like chopped up quite a bit.
Yeah, it has 2 spears now sticking it into the wall as well.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep moving down, so just bloop, bloop. I believe like right around there.
Okay. Azaka's gonna move this far, and that's going. Oh, and then she's gonna use her action to move again. And
So dash.
So she's
Yeah.
dashing, and she's going to get just inside the next room, so 40 feet away from you, Roman. That makes sense.
She sees that she's grappling me and I'm grabbing her. It's a weird scenario.
Yeah, you're in a fun time.
Romantic.
Alright, blackjack.
Man, it's been a long time since it was my turn. I'm gonna just continue hiding. I don't know.
You're gonna eat something, you're gonna make some food, or you're going to...
I'm having a pretty intense anxiety attack right now, so I'm just gonna chill at the top of this tree.
Igor.
But what are you?
So you can cast spells through your familiar. And your familiar is probably within 5 to 10 feet of this creature.
And you have advantage. I'm right next to it, so you can't technically touch it.
Yeah, the creature's... Your familiar is probably within 5 feet of this skeleton dude.
Oh, you don't have touch prepared. Damn. Oh well.
Your bird can attack. You get 1 damage.
You can do shocking grasp if you have a prep through your bird.
Shocking grasp?
It's a melee cantrip.
But does he have that cantrip?
That's the question, isn't it?
He says he's ill prepared, so I imagine not.
Alright, it does not.
Do not. That sucks.
Okay.
So what's the skeleton boy gonna do with 2 spears in him?
Alright, let's move it along. Okay, let's see. It's going to try to attempt to get out.
Now with the 2 spears, would that make it have disadvantage on the check?
It'll probably raise the DC. Okay. It's struggled. It broke free out of 1 spear, and it seems to be struggling with the 2nd spear right now. Roman.
It's getting to the point where, like, I didn't notice that whatever that light thing was last turn.
You probably saw it, but you're not sure what it is. She kind of.
I would've kicked it away.
She reached into like the floor bones, like to her elbow, while she's kind of holding you by the throat with one clawed hand. And she picked up something, and you just see through the cracks in her clawed fist, light, this red light emerging from her fist.
I'm gonna. Fuck, I don't want to use the vampire because it's my last level 3.
But you get to heal as well, so it's basically a sustained battle at that point.
I haven't taken damage. I prepped a dodge action, and I spirit weapon her.
Okay.
You can try and cut her hand off.
No, it's fine. 10 damage.
Alright, 20 hits.
How bad? Yeah, how bad is she looking still? After that boost of confidence.
She's still looking rough, but she was looking more rough earlier.
Okay. Yeah.
So she's gonna try to slash her throat out.
Takes disadvantage because Jack.
Nope.
Back her with my shield.
Alright. Karen.
Well, I don't want this guy to be a problem in the future, so I see him struggling to break out of the spear. I grab the spear that's in his face, and I pull it out, and I jab it right back in.
Okay, make an attack. You probably grabbed the spear that it got dislodged.
broke out, yeah. So it still has I still have advantage on it.
Mm-hmm.
Boop. Plus 7.
Nice. Alright, go ahead and roll.
So 20. So that's... Oops, I forgot to add the 4, so that's 9 damage.
Alright, how would you like to do this?
Just shatter that skull. I'm done with this guy.
Nice.
So I'm not gonna grab the spear that it was in its chest, so I just go down with the spear that I ripped out of its head. So another 15 feet. Am I in the room yet?
You are in the room, yes. You are probably like 10 feet in the room, 30 feet from Roman.
Okay. And Terry's with me as well, so
Yep, you
move
just
Terry
kind of
down.
like grabbing onto your collar. Alright, Zaka is going to swim in 20 feet into the room, and does she have any items that are useful?
Nope. We confiscated all those.
Yep. And she's gonna double move, and she's... Roman, you actually see Azalka. You're not quite sure if you're like hallucinating at this point, but you see like Azalka swimming down behind the creature, and she just got to you at this point. Blackjack.
Blackjack, yeah, survive more!
I'm gonna actually do something risky here. I'm gonna use Second Wind. I don't know what that means. Roll a
1d10 plus your level, which is 5.
Nope.
Because you took a level in Barbarian, it's only your fighter levels.
11, so I'm not...
Oh, I mean 4, yeah, because it's... yeah.
Full!
Alright. Ibor, I imagine you're just sitting there. Do you have anything you would like to do? Alright, Roman.
Touch this bitch. Yeah.
Phrasing, please.
Roman?
Roman.
I would like to spirit weapon first.
I think after this you have
Nope.
wait for one more turn.
Yeah.
Okay, that misses.
And then I'm going to hit it with an. You said that if I use does the ring give me a spell slot, or does it or the emblem give me a spell slot, or does it count as casting the spell?
It gives you essentially a spell slot.
Okay, so I still have to do the verbal component for it, huh? Yeah, I'll hit her with a. Can I? No, because she's grappling me. I can't move. Oh wait, the spirit weapon has advantage.
Yeah, you forgot the advantage.
I always forget about it. 10 or 22.
That hits.
So 13 force. First damage roll. How's she looking?
She's looking pretty rough.
I'm trying to end this quick, so I'm gonna hit her with a level 1.
Ooh.
Wow.
How would you like to do
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I fucking grab her by the neck, and I let her know, right? Just
this? Do you get to add the 5 on inflict wounds both times? What's going on there? I'm just curious.
what the fuck? Yeah, I know. I noticed that too.
Either way, she explodes.
Yeah, that should be less. I'm gonna look at that macro, but yeah, I don't know why there's a 5 there. I don't know why it's adding a 5 twice.
Yeah.
That should be like 15 and 16 though.
Ah, they're all
Is that-
dead.
I grab her by the neck, right?
Mm-hmm.
And okay, I want to say something, but it'll make me lose air. I just nod. That way she knows that I killed all 3 of them, and I let being flicked out.
Okay. Yeah, you just kind of grab her by the throat, and her throat just explodes, and her head kind of like floats up to the top of the room. I'm still looking at you.
Yeah. And I grab whatever that red thing was.
It's still clenched in her hand. When you kind of exploded her with the force of your inflict wounds, the body is kind of sent flying back a little bit.
Oh, there's a +5 on the damage. Oh. Okay. It was adding my wisdom modifier.
Interesting.
Well, I imagine that for now combat's over, so
I swim to that bubble. I take a deep breath.
I guess I see him just dart out like, he's alive.
You see 3 dead hags.
Son of a bitch, he actually did it.
Okay. Igor, you probably saw, since you're hanging onto the side of the wall, you probably saw Blackjack fly off. So you could potentially go fly off and see what he's up to.
I'm planning on just sending him ascending for the end of this. That's why I was trying to save my level 3 spell slot.
We're essentially out of combat. However, the water around you is thick with red clouds of blood. You know, of your own, of sea hags, of Azakas, and you kind of flew off towards the mainland, Igor.
Okay.
Okay.
And you're not quite sure how safe it is to stick around this spot.
Well,
I gesture to Garen, by the way, to grab the chest, and I grab whatever that red thing.
so yeah, we loot everything, I guess.
Is
So
that?
the chest is locked. You see 3 distinct locks on it.
Oh,
And you,
do I see keys on the bodies?
Oh!
You don't actually.
Oh, that would have been like so funny. 3 wit hags, 3 keys.
Oh well, I grabbed the chest.
They probably had keys, but they were probably hidden somewhere.
Yeah,
That's
and what's
fine.
that red?
The chest probably weighs at least 300 pounds.
Well,
but
right now I
all
don't
3
really
of
have
us.
anything on me. Let me just double check how lifting works for like I think it scales off of strength and it's like
Yeah, it's athletics.
You're also
Um,
lifting and swimming at the same time. So.
I would recast bless all 3 of us. That would be good.
let me just double check just strength like in general though. Like just let me just double check that there's like a because I know there's like a way to calculate like how much you can lift based on your strength and stuff
It's
like
a strength times 5.
strength times 5.
If we're doing like the harsh rules, or strength times 15 if you're doing the nice rules, but I think we're doing the harsh rules.
If it's that way, then let's just
Multiply by 15.
18.
I think we're doing the variant encumbrance rules. Not that it really matters because we have a job bag of holding. I guess
Oh.
it affects your personal carrying capacity.
Okay. So yeah, we can do it.
Yeah,
We just fill it back. Oh wait, no, because I'd have to remove one of the bodies. If I removed a body, would it be enough room?
To put in the bag of holding?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. There's enough room for at least a person.
I pop out the 2 zombies.
They're just floating now in the water.
And I command them to help us.
Oh yeah, they can just do that. They don't need to breathe.
Yeah. The 2 albino dwarf zombies.
Okay.
Hup, hup,
So
hup. Carry.
These zombies are helping you pick up the chest and kind of swim it to the surface. As you're swimming it to the surface, you actually see that original bone creature grab one of the zombies and drag it to the depths below.
Oh well.
The chest starts.
Carry on.
The chest starts sinking a little bit. I'm gonna need everyone to give me a strength saving throw.
Well, I figured that it was 2 zombies, Garen and Azaka.
Yeah,
Oh,
everyone's helping.
It's still a chest that you're swimming to the surface. You're not just carrying.
Alright.
So what was it? Athletics?
We're still blessed.
Strength saving throw, and you get to add a 4 to it.
A D4.
Okay, so that's a D4 as well. Hold on. So D4. 3. So I got a 21, or not? Oh, yeah, 21.
21. Roman
Oops.
got a
15.
and Azaka got a 9. Alright, so you managed to get it to the surface, but you are nearly out of breath, and kind of push it up there, just panting. You know, it took almost all the oxygen and almost all the strength that you had, and everyone just quickly gets out of the water, eager not to stay in it any longer. You're not quite sure where Ebor is at this point.
Or Blackjack. Both of them are gone.
Um, I breathe. That's 3 less evil creatures in this world.
Garen's just takes a moment to catch his breath again. He says,
Garen's just like on his back, just like lying there, just letting the sun like warm him up and give him energy back.
So, how's everything up here?
I just turn to him and I say, what you did was insanity.
Those creatures have probably drowned more people than anything.
I'm not saying what you did was wrong. I'm just saying you could have done it better.
Oh, it's fine. I don't know what happened to all you guys. What happened to you? I was the one fighting sea hags. Were there more sea hags? Did you win?
I had to carry everyone out while fighting off those skeleton monsters.
Where's Ebor and Blackjack?
We
would see Ebor flying in the distance, wouldn't we?
Probably not. Not at this point.
I have no idea. I didn't get a chance to check on them because I was too busy trying to get everyone else back.
I told you not to worry about me.
Well, Zaki here was worried, so I had to do it.
Thank you, Zaka. And thank you, Garen.
Azaka's just panting there with her eyes closed. She says,
I can.
She looks at this chest. She says, "I hope this was worth it."
There was nothing. Well, I didn't really care about the treasure at that point when I saw those hags. At that point, all I cared about was ridding this world of one less evil. 3 total.
Azaka turns to you. She says, "You know, you can always run to fight evil another day. One of these
Yeah,
days,
but I knew I was gonna win.
One of these days, you might not be so lucky."
Azaka, I'm an immortal person. I'm fine. I'm around to keep you guys alive. And I'll keep you all.
Okay.
Well, and I turn to him and I say, well, today was my day to keep everyone alive. Thank you very much.
What happened?
With a bit of sass.
Like, was there more sea hags? Like, I killed
told
one
you.
quickly to stop him from,
While we were
what was that
swimming,
skeleton thing?
I explained to him those skeletons seem to be somewhat pull people down to drown them. I have no idea what they are. I just know that they were trying to pull me back down with everyone, but I managed to pull everyone out of the water.
I command the zombie that was taken to attack whatever is taking it. I'm probably gonna lose, like, connection with it, but, I put that command there. So I like to think that skeleton's getting wailed on by a zombie.
It's just a fight to the death.
Okay, Ebor and Blackjack, what are y'all up to?
Oh, and I give him the bag of holding. Here, you're missing a few
Thank
things.
you.
I had to pull a few things out.
Yes, who am I sent, like, where's Blackjack and Ebor, by the way?
Yeah, and we go back to them.
No, where are they?
I don't know. I said I don't know.
Send.
Azaka says, she kind of peers over the edge into the water, and she says, "I sure hope they're not down there."
Well, if they don't reply, they're dead. Or if the spell fizzles, they're dead.
Believe me, I was paying attention. I'm sure they're not down there.
I send a sending to Blackjack using my last level 3.
Oh yeah, his familiar's still with us as well, so he said that the familiar points its wing in the direction Ebor went.
Yeah. Is Blackjack alive?
I mean, yeah, he is.
Well, the spell
last-
won't go through if he's dead.
Wait, so are you asking Aaron?
What's your short message of 25 words?
Hey, we are alive at the tower,
Temple? Tower, whatever.
where we fought tags, we won. Regroup. We will wait for you. Please don't take long. That's 23 words.
Okay.
He can reply. Right? Yeah, he can reply.
Yep.
Blackjack.
Reply 25. That would.
You don't know what the limit is, Blackjack? You can just keep talking and eventually the message will just cut off.
Hello.
No official waiting.
Right. So I hear this message.
The last two words would be actually this is Roman.
Is it like Roman's voice?
I imagine so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I
You
will
recognize the sender as Roman, yeah.
Alright, I'll use my words wisely. Because I get 25. I don't know.
Oh,
if
you
it's-
don't know.
You don't know that it's 20.
Yeah.
You can just.
Alright.
You don't even know if
Well,
you can
then-
reply at all, actually.
I'll think to myself, and then that'll be it. And then I'll make a perception check to see if they're not.
Just this motherfucker. We told you that we were waiting for you.
I'm gonna look over my tree.
You don't see Roman anywhere.
We're far.
He said we're at the
Like,
tower.
Yeah, but we're pretty far. Like he flew four rounds away.
80 feet of movement, he did.
Yeah.
Ivor, are you currently looking for him? Are you on the beach or?
I guess what? This is going down, so these locks,
Give me a perception check. And Blackjack, give me a stealth check.
Alright. Ding. 16.
Jesus. So these locks, how are they looking? They look like simple locks? Are they very, like, sturdy?
I ritual detect magic.
Ooh, crit!
Yeah, you actually see him flying above. You see him directly below you. Detect magic, you don't detect anything.
Well, my main concern was that to see if the
Chest.
weird chest was bad.
And
What about whatever that red thing was? Does it glow at magic?
Did you pick it up as well?
Yes.
Yeah, he took it.
It does not. It seems like whatever magic was in it has failed. Or
What does
was
it look
used-
like it
used
was?
up. It looks like a petrified human heart.
Oh shit!
It be the heart of the Flying Dutchman.
I threw it away. I should keep
Oh.
it.
So how are the locks looking in terms of, like, are they durable? Are they simple? Like,
They
what
look
are
like
they?
They look like they're big brass locks.
It's ooh, can I cut with them with my adamantine longsword?
Let's try a little bit more finesse about this beforehand.
Do we have lock picks?
Yes, we have a thieves' tool kit inside the bag holding.
Do we have anyone that can use them?
We can certainly try.
Then give it your best shot. I'm holding onto my longsword as I say.
Azaka, how are you? You're a dexterous person, aren't you?
She says, I don't know about that. I suppose I can give it a try.
I guidance her every single time. Just you got this. The power of the thieves
Alright.
will flow through you. At a D4.
And she also has bless still, right?
Well, blessed wears off after a minute, so that's
Okay.
why I'm just doing guidance.
She manages to pick the first lock.
I guidance her again.
So that's 18.
Okay.
19.
She manages to pick the second lock.
Third one. You guidance her again.
Rapid fire.
Okay. She manages to pick the third lock.
What was that? You rolled a d20.
Hmm?
You rolled a d20 instead of a d4.
Oh, whoops. Of course I
Man, that
18.
D4 rolled unusually high.
So 15.
She still manages to pick the third lock.
Okay.
All right, fair
I-
enough.
I check for traps.
Okay, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Not perception. I got into myself. They call upon the gods.
I don't think perception's gonna give you, or the guidance give you.
Yeah, I have a +0.
Okay.
It's probably not trapped.
Can I give it a look? Can I give it a look real quick before he does anything? What was it? Investigation?
Investigation, yep.
-1. Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah, it's probably not
there's
trapped.
There's no traps.
Fuck it. I'm opening this bad boy. Whatever's in it better be fucking worth it.
I open it. Yeah.
So yeah, we both open at the same time. Do. What's in the chest?
Okay. You open it, and green mist pours out of the chest as you open it. Everyone suffers 16 points of poison damage.
Yeah.
It's a con save?
Huh?
No con save?
No con save.
Wow.
I'm fine with that. I don't care.
16, yeah, I'm fine as well.
Azaka should be full because that potion. Goddamn.
Yep.
Yeah.
-16. So I'm at 30 now. 30 flat.
25.
Okay.
Okay. So what do we see after the smoke?
I'm gonna need. Let's see here. I wrote down some of it. You see a huge pile of different types of coins just flooded this chest, and this is the reason why this chest was so goddamn heavy. There's also a couple of odds and ends sticking out of this chest. And I'm going to need. Let's have Roman roll a D100.
I'm amazing at this. Just kidding. To be honest, Galator, did you expect me to take all 3 hags?
Whatever happens, happens.
69.
69. Alright.
Is it just he rolls for everyone, or is it just everyone rolls one?
We'll see. I was looking at this earlier and I have to double check it again.
Damn, dude, those hags.
You beasted that. Outside of character, you beasted that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Vampiric
Alright.
touch is the only reason why.
Okay, Garen, go ahead and roll 3d6 for me.
3d6. Okay.
And Blackjack, go ahead and roll 1d4.
What?
Go ahead
Why?
and roll 1d4.
So you said 3d6 flat, right?
Yep.
7.
Alright. So you managed to find 7 gems just kind of poking out of all these coins. And then you see that they're mostly black. There's a couple of a few red ones, but they're like a dark crimson.
All right. I show Roman. Do you know what these are? The black ones?
I mean, are they magical?
Well, you did detect magic on it earlier, and it didn't say.
Yeah,
anything.
but if it's lined with lead, then I can't detect it.
Was the chest made of lead,
Was it lined with lead?
or was it lined with lead?
You're not sure?
Yeah,
Well,
yes.
I do have proficiency with what's it called? Smithing. So I would be familiar with metals. Would I know if it's lead with that?
Go ahead and give me an intelligence check with advantage.
Because lead, you do that when you want to like fumble a caster, is you line something with lead.
So let's see. So that was what'd you say? Investigation with advantage,
Intelligence with advantage.
or intelligence with advantage? Okay. Yeah, my -1. Oops, I didn't mean to click it twice. Oh, that was a crit. Never mind. So yeah, I got a crit.
Yeah, you do notice that the chest seems to be lined with lead.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I thought so. I tell you that, like, one of the things about clerics and wizards and sorcerers is that we all have powers to detect things.
Okay,
The
so
easiest, it's very common for, like, treasures to be lined with lead. We're not caught.
Okay, Ibor, you have found Blackjack.
yeah, I said like, what are you doing?
And he called out to you, Blackjack.
Oh, Ebor did?
Mm-hmm.
Hi! Hi. Hello! Where is Ebor in relation to me on my tree, on my precipice?
Oh, and I guess with the 7 gemstones, I'm gonna pocket 1, and I'm gonna give 2 each to Roman and Azaka. So I have 1 of the gemstones.
I'm just gonna throw them all in the bag I explained to you that my personal funds is the party funds.
Okay, you find five black gemstones and 2 dark crimson ones.
I'll take one of the crimson ones, and I'll give the rest to them.
You also find 1,200 copper pieces, 12,000 silver pieces, and 1,400 gold pieces, and
Jesus Christ.
and 80 platinum pieces.
Can you just type that all out?
Yeah, type that out. I'm not gonna remember that.
I have to do math after all this.
Yeah, and we gotta split it up as well.
I have it already in the bag of holding, it's just under the GM notes, so let me go ahead
Yeah.
and put this
Well,
in.
what I normally do is I keep all the money in the party fund, and I pay you. Like,
Okay,
I just give you free money.
go ahead and take a look at it, it's in there now.
It's in there now? Yeah. Because
And-
we end up,
And
That's
there's
what I
nothing
normally do.
else, right?
if you ever need to buy something, you just let me know, and I will gratefully hand you whatever it is.
Yeah, it's fine. I know that. So,
Yeah. It's
Okay, everyone, go ahead, everyone here, roll me a D100.
okay.
Me? No, not me.
Everyone, each person.
Oh,
fine.
All 4 of them.
89. 6.
36.
Okay. Alright. So you find a potion of superior healing. Roman,
Yeah, we replaced it.
I put it in the bag of holding.
Blackjack and Ebor aren't there, but I mean you can divvy it up based on the rolls that you did, or you know,
Yeah.
whatever is appropriate to your character. Blackjack, with your roll of an 89, you find
I would've
a bag of beans. I don't know what that does.
Oh, great. Beans.
And they're magical?
I assume so. Let's take a look and see what they do.
Magic.
Yeah, I'm gonna do detect magic on all of this, by the way. And I can at least figure out what the skulls and whatnot are. Bag of beans.
They're considered wondrous and they're also considered rare.
Oh.
Inside
Okay.
this heavy cloth bag are 3d4 dry beans. The bag weighs half a pound plus a fourth pound for each bean it contains. If you dump the bag's contents out on the ground, they explode in a 10-foot radius extending from the beans. Each creature in the area, including you, must make a DC 15 saving throw, taking 5d4 fire damage on a sail fade, or half as much damage on successful.
They're fire beans.
But wait, there's a lot more. You also, if you take a bean from the bag, plant it in dirt or sand, and then water it, the bean produces an effect 1 minute later from the ground where it was planted. And I get to choose as a DM on a D100 list, or we can have you all roll. So that's cool.
Neat.
What happens when you eat the bean?
We'll find out.
Cool.
Alright.
What do I find?
Ivor, probably not. Whoops. I'm just tired and I'm rambling at this point.
What do I find?
So y'all can just pretend you didn't hear that. You know, player knowledge versus character knowledge. And all that.
Yeah. I
Okay.
don't know jack shit.
With the 36, you find a. Let me go back to that other page.
Give me some cool loot, please. Cause I kicked ass this session because I saved everyone's ass.
You didn't save me. I was fine.
Except for you, of course, but I mean everyone else was drowning and I saved them. So.
How does it
Oh,
feel
yes.
doing my job every fucking session?
Garen, you find a potion, and you see it's a label on the bottom of this potion. It says potion of diminution. There we go.
Diminution.
Diminution.
I like I turn to Roman. Roman, do you know what diminution is?
Is it divination?
Nope, diminution.
What?
You can give me an intelligence roll if you'd like.
Yeah.
Is it anything religious? About like, is it using one of the cleric spells?
Nope.
No, it's just intelligence check.
14.
All right. So you know that diminution is reducing. It makes something smaller. So you get the effect of the enlarge reduce spell for 1d4 hours, and it essentially makes you smaller. Or it
Okay.
makes something
Interesting.
All right, and with a roll of 61. Let's see here.
Potion. Okay, I'll hold on to that.
With a
It might be
roll
useful.
of 61, it is a potion of invulnerability.
Oh, that would have been nice for this encounter.
Okay.
No, we want to save that. We want to save that for like a really big fight.
I know. It's probably very, very, very useful for later. God. I mean, I guess it was worth the chests after all. We got a lot of money, Jesus.
Yes. At the end of it, I'm just gonna. Do you want me to just throw that potion in the bag of holding? Because I feel like that's gonna be something we're gonna need down the road.
What, my potion?
The potion of invulnerability.
Oh no, he's not here yet. We're just saying that that's what he finds when he gets here.
Well, I mean, it's what we find in the chest, isn't it?
I don't know. Depends what the DM decides.
What's that? Sorry.
So, when Ebor rolled for that potion, does he find it or do we find it and, like, just...
I mean, I just had everyone roll. You all three are the only ones that are there. Yeah.
Alright, well, then I guess he pockets it in the bag of holding then, if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah, like again, all my stuff is your stuff, but it's like a lot of stuff is used for emergencies. And I tell you, wait, where's the other superior healing potion?
The one that we found or the one that I used out of character?
No, I'm looking through the contents and I'm going, wait, where's the other superior healing potion?
I used that one to stabilize Azaka.
You didn't have a basic one?
No.
My God, I give you one of mine. I know how to.
So just a basic one? Just the base
Yeah,
one?
2d4.
Okay.
I tell you, only use them for emergencies. Those ones are... If you can't stabilize them, and they're about to... It looks like they're on the verge of death, and then pop in. But, like,
She
those are...
She wasn't looking too good and I needed to use it.
Okay. Zaka, how are you feeling?
Azalka says, doing alright, all things considered. I just wish to get away from this beach as soon as possible.
I'm glad you guys didn't see me down there. Like, you would have saw something that wasn't me normally.
Yes, I noticed when you started that mess, but I say we just get going.
I don't know how it is, but when I see evil, it's just something about it.
She
Reminds
says,
me of war.
Azalka says, one of these days your luck is going to run out, my friend.
I mean, yeah.
What happens when you come across something that hits harder than you do?
Then I lean on you guys. Because if you guys are trusting me to make sure you guys are all alive and get out of this, I have to trust that you guys will know when to tell me to leave. I also trust that you guys will... Basically, if it ever looks like I'm in over my head, I trust if all of you guys tell me, no bail. But my convictions are strong when it comes to fighting evil.
I must say, while this conversation is going down, does Ebor and Blackjack make it back?
So much shit.
I assume so. I don't know what conversation is going on over on that end.
I would have heeded Ebor's warning and floated back like Vision from the Avengers. Cool.
Okay.
Not cool.
So you're back?
Yep. Hey!
So
You see an empty chest.
We looted
Yep.
that shit. So I say, so you live.
Yep, and I have some pressing concerns.
We won. I killed all of them.
Sure.
True.
Let's just get back to land. I don't like being out here anymore.
It was your plan.
Yeah, and it backfired.
I mean, we slayed some evil. It was good.
You did. I woke up right here next to Azaka's corpse.
They hit you with something that they tried hitting me with. I felt the cold, the darkness. I resisted it. But you didn't. And it's not your fault.
Can we
It
just
happened.
get back to land?
Of course.
And I'm just kind of give him a little pat on the shoulder, and as before I fly away, it's like, "You're welcome, by the way," and I just kind of like fly away.
Don't
Oh
touch
yeah.
You fly back to the beach, and where once it had been a moment, a place of rest and relaxation, this whole area is now just kind of a constant reminder of how close the group came to a watery death, where your bodies would never be found, your loved ones would never know what happened to you.
Oh, and I also should add this detail because I think it's what he would do. In the armor, he buried that little bracelet he got from Rana, and so as he's putting on his armor, he just basically grabs it and just gives it a little look-see over to make sure it's okay and puts it on, and then he does the thing with Blackjack as well.
Okay. Yeah, it's still hanging on.
Wait, what?
The charm bracelet is still hanging on just fine.
Okay. Well. What time of the day is it?
It's probably getting about evening now. You see the sun. I guess you're on the east side of the continent, so it's actually getting pretty dark. You don't see the sun anymore. It's on the other side of the jungle.
All right. I say we camp here for the night. It's getting pretty late, and I am in no position to be moving.
I feel fine. Well, I did take some poison shit earlier, so
Yes. wait. When does this slime spell end?
So which one?
Slime thing?
70-something hours.
3 days.
Does it look like we have time to start? Travel to that area that we wanted to?
You can fly during the night if you'd like to.
No, I'm cool.
Well, I would feel more comfortable trying to make it to a city with actual people, not sea hags.
I need to have a discussion with you, Roman, sometime.
Why? You're welcome to talk with me now.
Yeah, but I'm not too comfortable talking about this in front of these two. And I point to Garen and Ebor.
Why?
They
They've
can't
proved
help
their worth. Oh, you want me to try and remove your horn?
Yeah. God, bro. Can
I pull out a mace.
Can I pull... Roman, I've tried that.
Silver mace.
Yeah, no. that wouldn't work either. I'm just saying...
How do I put this in front? Because my divine ability to remove curses hexes were spent when I sent you a message.
I am just saying, I came here to Chult to find a way to remove this thing. Nothing more, nothing less, and I have not made any progress at that end.
Oh.
I don't know why any of you are here. I know why you're here, Roman. But I don't know why you are here. And I point to Roman and Garen.
Ebor and Garen?
Yeah, Ebor and Garen, not Roman. Fuck, sorry. It's late.
Well, I mean, Ebor looks like he's here for a lot of magical knowledge, right? And I figured Garen's here to get stronger. So it's pretty simple why everyone's here. Is that not correct?
Well, there is also that, and there's also the fact that I keep hearing of an evil in this land that I wish to take care of as well.
Right. Makes sense.
But
That's...
And for the record, I don't intend to report back to the Flaming Fist until I've taken care of this little problem here as well.
Oh yeah, they're probably not gonna. You want to probably keep my name out of it. I've killed a couple of those guys now.
Yeah.
Well, believe me, I don't plan on reporting back anytime soon.
Yeah, like between me and you, like I don't know, I don't think Blackjack has killed any of them, but I have quite a few of their bodies still in my bag of holding.
Do not worry, I do not plan on talking about that kind of stuff. for the fact that I feel shame that I didn't save any of my original group.
Ibor, go ahead and roll me a perception check for when you're flying back to the rest of the group.
Do you want to camp out the beach over here? That way we're a little bit closer to Hisari?
Wait, aren't we at Ishau at this point?
Yeah.
And we're in Ishau.
Oh, fuck.
But
Okay.
we're at one of the
Didn't we
beaches.
hear that Hisari was a mine filled with flaming monsters? So wouldn't that be a bad idea in the condition we're at right now?
That's what I'm saying. We can just camp at the beach over there. But I remember how I don't know what a soul forge is really, and if it's a forge, maybe the dwarves made it.
But I would really like to hit a town at least a little bit for some
I
restocking.
don't. To be honest
Sir.
with you, I don't think there's a town anywhere near us besides Port Naziam. I've been keeping this from you, Garen, as I pull out this specific map, right? I tell you
No.
that this is the closest thing to a complete map that we have of Chul.
Okay.
Everything else is empty and unexplored.
Okay, Ibor, you see a familiar shade of red in the jungle below you. When you take a look again, you don't see anything.
Oh, and I pull out that half-eaten shark map, and I kind of like, again, I didn't bring this up earlier, but I point out that area that was like on it, the one that was like in the general area.
Oh, where is the shark map? Like where is it on this map?
I think it was like right. Let me see if I can ping. What was the ping button?
Just hold it down.
The arrow and hold down.
Like right around here.
Oh, can I fill in my map with that map?
Which map was it again?
It was like that half-eaten shark map that we pulled out of that shark that we cut in half. And I could tell that there was something in this like general area, but it doesn't like you didn't tell me exactly where it was. It was just like a general area.
I will make a circle on the map, and you'll have to search within that circle. How does that sound?
Yeah, I mean, if it looks like there's any segments close to Camp Righteous, then it's easy to just put that map into this map. Is Camp Righteous on that map at all?
No.
Okay, and then I can't fill it in.
I'm sorry I couldn't tell any more. It just simply was too rotten to tell any more from what I could read.
Huh. Do you still have the map?
Well, yes.
Oh, well, no, a mending spell won't fix it. It'll just make it paper.
Actually, it's over here.
Okay, this is the concern part, is that, so originally the way that me and my original party was looking for is, I believe, Mabala? Let me find that note. And I tell you that I am kind of on the opposite side of the continent from where the hints were about the Soul Forge.
Well, I just thought to bring it up simply for any interest of exploration later.
Blackjack, as you're kind of flying back to the party, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. I thought I was with the party.
This is kind of flying back to the party on the way there.
Bam. 2.
2?
Ha!
You don't see the outline of anything, but it seems like you saw like what seemed to be like a source of light out into the ocean, past where you were.
Also a concern, right, is that if we go more inland, there was this giant T-Rex, this abomination of the undead, right? This undead T-Rex, basically, that I sensed a bunch of other undead instead of, is somewhere in this jungle. Azaka almost was done. Sacrifice. Granted, she had a high fever at the time. But if we do go more inland, Azaka, you're familiar with this forest. Is there a chance we'll run into it more if we go inland?
She says, I do not
You called it the
know.
king of the jungle.
This thing seems to feed off undead. Or produces them. I don't know. All these magics are beyond me.
So I have to worry about my zombies getting eaten, in other words.
I've gone farther into the jungles of Chult than I've ever gone before. most
Well-
of this is new territory for me. I can identify certain plants and herbs every now and then, but a lot of
I can
this
too.
is foreign.
Well, okay. But I just brought that point up in case you ever want to go look around there. I think it's worth interest.
Yeah. Eventually, I mean, I figured that our buddy over here, Ebor, eventually could just, hopefully one day I'll just be able to bamf us there. But that's a very long time from now, I'm assuming.
Okay. I think that's
Well-
gonna wrap it up for this session. Does anyone have any final closing remarks or like ideas on what to do next?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know, like what I could probably do is send a sending to Syndra, and she might be able to get us back to Port Nazanr.
Okay.
That is an idea
If you
too.
do that next session, so I can kind of just plan kind of how she would respond or how she would react.
Yeah, but I mean that's worth talking about. That way, if there's a possibility, we should talk about it before next session. Then I
Mhm.
tell you guys that there is the wizard that was able to teleport us to Port Nyanzur, or the port. Right, she was a powerful wizard, a very powerful wizard. She was able to just teleport us there. If you want to go back to Port Nyanzur, granted, be hardcore backtracking. I can probably call her.
Well,
She's dying to the death plague though. Every day is a ticking thing on her.
Alright. How does this sound? We rest here. We potentially explore the forge. Sorry. I point to the map. And if we don't find anything there, we make back to the port. That way we at least use the little time we have left of flying to our advantage.
Agreed.
We're seriously backtracking to the port.
It's an idea to restock. I don't think there's any known towns to restock. Maybe Camp Vengeance or Camp Righteous.
And if we go back to Port Nazaru, we can. If we don't find anything on Hisari, we could potentially start going down this other way. Basically, he points to the start of this area, and work our way down.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, I'm very much against going back, personally, again. Like, I know we have money. I know. But,
That's my vote. I will go with whatever the group decides in the end.
yeah, but I promised someone that I don't want to be a man who can't complete their words. And I feel like if I talk to Syndra and ask for her help, scenario, I mean, maybe she could teleport us afterwards to Camp Vengeance, since she's been there before, according to this map. But I don't know what else to do. Like,
She's been to it, or she's heard of it and has accurate information about that place.
yeah.
Look, alright. As long as we make to a town at some point and we can at least restock, because I would feel much more comfortable having some supplies on hand.
Yeah,
with
that's
the
what I was
money we
hoping
got.
with Crucible.
Then, I'm okay with just simply continuing on. But I do wish we can hit a town at some point in this
I
journey.
agree. Maybe there'll be a traveling merchant. Who knows? I know that Bolos went into the forest at some point, so.
You know, perhaps there's trading ships to go around the coast of Cholt.
That's the thing, too.
I care not for money or wares. Whatever things we need, we can find in the forest.
I can
I
straight
just-
up make you potions if that's what you want. If that's
Well,
what
there's-
you're worried about.
Well, with the money we have, I was saying we could just get maybe some new, like, armaments and stuff. And he kind of like pulls out the shield, and my shield's looking a little bit more wear for tear. Maybe I can find a new one.
That's true. I'm sorry I'm getting messages from the wife that she wants me to go get her from work, as again you are a short one car, so I actually have to call it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting pretty
It's
late.
all I'll call it.
I guess the final decision is that the group's just gonna keep going then.
Let's can you do me a favor, Skeletor?
Mhm.
There's this thing that one of my GM does, right? He adds another tab into the Discord called Campfire RP, right? And it lets us like talk in character.
Campfire theory or what?
Campfire RP.
Oh, RP. Yeah.
I don't know if you want to try that or not.
Let's do it.
It basically lets us RP in character and be better at making decisions through the week. If you guys are interested or not. I don't know if that's okay with you.
I'm fine.
Because it will be more reading on your part, Skeletor.
That's fun. I'm enjoying anything that encourages backstory and roleplay and things like
Yeah.
that. Because it's less that's less talking that I have to do and more things that I can like. Throw
Right, because a lot of the more in our character and character conversation can happen in there, opposed to happening in the game where, and like holding up certain things that you want to do.
I will award players, inspiration among other things for, using the chat as if you were talking around the campfire. I think that's a really cool idea. And all you be talking as Izaka and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I really did like that idea that that my other GM does. It was really cool. So I thought you would like that one.
Cool. All right.
Cool.
Let's
Okay, again, I gotta go deal with the lady.
All right. Solid session, y'all. Thanks for playing.
It was fun. Sorry I was late, guys.
All combat.
Oh,
I feel that it could have been easily avoided if I didn't just stick to my conviction.
Yeah, it would have been.
What would have happened if you don't let me asking, Skeletor?
Yeah, what was the deal they were
Like,
gonna
we
give us?
murdered them, so I don't think it matters anymore. But
Oh, it definitely
what
matters
was-
because then you understand my thought processes for future events.
Oh, come on.
They were just gonna remove my horn,
So
and then Blackjack would have gone home.
sea hags are very vain creatures. They don't like beauty, and they probably were going to make a deal with you to
I'm a beautiful man.
destroy the creatures that were luring people into the water.
Oh, so the skeletons were against the sea hags?
Not necessarily against, it's just kind of what they represent. These creatures are also Fae. They are undead Fae, and they have what's called universal beauty. They're called Rusalka, and they appear differently and uniquely beautiful to match the taste of each humanoid that perceives it. True sight reveals the Rusalka's true undead form. And I also added in the fun flavor text of, if you're underwater, you also get to see their true form as well.
Yeah, because they already did what they wanted to do. They pulled you into the water. Yeah.
Sure. And that was a creature that was created by somebody on the subreddit Monster a Day,
Oh, I use that.
which is pretty cool, and I really like that picture, and I thought it would have been fun to just show you the first half of the picture and then show you the second half with the skeleton.
Yeah, I saw that. I was just like, wow.
And
Alright, well, it's 11:30. I'm gonna go.
Yep.
Okay.
What's 1:30 here?
Yeah. Again, I have to go to bed. But yeah, I thought you would really like that campfire repeat. So,
Alright, well, take care. Good night, y'all.
yeah.
Bye.
Later, man. Fun session, dude.
Jesus Christ, it was
Always on point.
such a hectic, man. Having to save
Gotta-
everyone.
I gotta be true to the character, man. I feel like we should get inspiration for that. Fighting a unwinnable battle and winning.
We'll see. We'll see.
I think that Garen did very well saving everyone.
You did amazing, dude. Like, you did my job. So,
I'm so glad I didn't lose anyone.
we would have been fine. Okay, man. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.